chefing at the Hard Rock, and we putting on a show. Let's go. Cooking Buffalo. Let's go. Cooking Buffalo. Let's go. Cooking Buffalo. Let's go. Cooking Buffalo. Fresh up out the wind, we was down but made it back.
What is up?
Smoke up in the air, that's that Raven pack. We was mad, disappointed in the first half. Came back and cleaned them up. That's the bird bath.
We're 3-0.
Moving on now. Team feeling strong now.
We're
Two time to
the only
we're
team in the
about to learn the
AFC.
song now. We got cheater, defense beater. Slow them down, ain't got a chance. 17 through the scene, hit them.
Feels good, don't it?
Anyway, defense straight, got our stop piling. We gon' dig a big hole for him and Josh Allen. We'll celebrate this week, but Sunday we are not smiling. Get your grills and make them hot. Flame them like that yellow light. DOLPHIN. 60 minutes in the game. We be playing to the end. And we COOK cooking Buffalo. Chefing at the Hard Rock. And we putting on a show. DOLPHIN. 60 minutes in the game. We be playing to the end. And we COOK
Man, I'm
cooking
so
Buffalo.
excited.
Chefing at the Hard Rock.
Bro.
And we putting on a show. Let's go. Cooking Buffalo. Let's go. Cooking
What is up, ladies and gentlemen?
Cooking Buffalo. Let's go. Cooking Buffalo.
Hey, man, McDaniels.
Cocahones.
Man, he got a lot of cocahones, you know what I'm saying?
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is your guy, Stephen D. I'm going to hold the mic because I got a held mic today. What is going on, everybody? It is your boy, Stephen D, right here on the Miami Sports Music Podcast Network, live on the #1 Miami Fan Morning Show. I'm inside the hotel. I'm still in Miami. I don't fly out till tonight. I took a late flight so I could do the show this morning live because I don't like missing shows. So I sacrificed a whole day of going back home to be here with y'all. The sacrifice. I know. Look, I'm excited, man. This was an awesome win. We're gonna get in to all of it, and it's gonna be amazing. It's going to be absolutely phenomenal. Let me just go ahead and say good morning to my Finlaws, my family with a PH, family. What is going on? All right, let's go ahead and get into the rundown real quick. I'm your host, Stephen D. You can follow me on all social media platforms at Stephen D. SKPL. Spread kindness, positivity, and love. I was spreading a lot of kindness, positivity, and love towards the Buffalo fans leaving the stadium yesterday.
Mickey Smokes wasn't.
No, he was not. No, he was not. But nonetheless, it was a lot of fun.
It was fun.
It was great. You can follow Miami Sports Music on all social media platforms at Miami Sports Music or at MIA Sports Music on Twitter. Make sure when you guys and ladies come in, hit the like button, subscribe. Hey, we're like, I want to say 630 people away.
Here we go.
From 10,000, if I'm correct. If I did the math right.
What were we
might be
before
a little
the game?
off on the math.
How far were we last week?
Last week, we had I want to say we just hit 9,000 literally in like the last 2 weeks.
That's big growth, bro.
I know. So my goal is to hit 10,000 by the time the Jets game came. I don't know if we're going to hit it by the Jets game, but we're going to be close. We're going to be close. It's going to be awesome. 3-0. 3-0. You do realize if we go 4-0, Sharif has to host a show.
I think I'll be working by then.
I'm just saying, hey, look, I'm a man of my word. I'll keep my word. I'm just saying.
How long of a show?
Well, we might have a small one that day. I mean, a short show that day. Oh, my goodness. All right. Hey, look, if you want to sign up and become a member of the family, sign up today. Become a member of the family. There are plenty of seats at the table for you. Can we get 3 new members on the show, part of the show today? Join the channel, get access to perks. We definitely want to make that happen for you. Okay. So, yes, join the show, get access to perks. There you go. There you go. Let's go. Let's go. This should be a good one, man. Like 4 people will watch the show hosted by Sharif.
And after you sign up for your membership, DM us go to our Discord, DM us. It's in the description.
Yeah, get on your
And
Discord.
We can give you access to your private chat group for YouTube members.
Yeah. Matter of fact, you want to join the Discord? Tell them about the Discord real quick.
Discord, you want to play Madden? You need tickets? You need the people to talk to during a game because you're sitting in your bedroom watching the game by yourself and all sad. Go on Discord to get happy. Talk to people. Talk to fellow Dolphin fans. If you're looking for gear, like you want a jersey, you want a clock on the back of your wall that has a Dolphin logo, put what you're looking for in the merch swap section, and people will hopefully hit you up and be like, "Hey, bro, I seen one of them. This is where you can get it."
Yep. Join our Discord now. The link is in the chat above. Let's go. Also, hey, look, help the channel grow by donating. As a matter of fact, I don't have it right next to me right now because it's covered up by like suitcases. Anybody who donates today, $5 or more, if you donate $5 or more to the channel, you will get entered to win a Miami Sports Music prize pack. And let me tell you, this prize pack's got some cool stuff in there. Maybe a mini helmet, maybe some swag, some gear. I will send it anywhere. Okay. If you're outside of the U.S., I just ask you pay for shipping if you're outside of the U.S., but I will send it anywhere. Okay. Yeah. You donate $5 or more to the show today. Let's go. If you donate $50 or more to the show today, I'll triple your entries. Okay. So today only, because I have all this stuff here and I could probably pack it up in a box and ship it out. I'll do that before I go to the airport maybe. And if I don't do it, I'll just do it when I get back to Baltimore. But yeah, if you donate $5 or more to the show, you'll get entered to win a Miami Sports Music prize pack. It's got a lot of cool stuff in there. My guess is probably all the stuff is probably around 75, 80, 85 bucks. And if you donate $50 or more to the channel to help the channel grow, I'll probably add some extra stuff in there if you win, but I'll triple your entries into it. Okay. So donate to the channel, help the channel grow. There's a couple different ways you can do that. You can use the YouTube live super chat, which is the $ down at the bottom of the chat. You can also use PayPal or Cash App. As you can see here, right here, the QR code is on the screen. MSM Podcast Network with a $ in front of it, or PayPal, which is also MSM Podcast Network. And I will also put in the chat the links to them. There we go, right here. Okay. Want to give a big shout out to our sponsors of the show, ZSM Sports. ZSM Sports, number one place for your cards, jerseys, balls, and hard to find items. ZSM Sports, specializing in sports memorabilia. Make sure you give them a call today at ZSM Sports. Check them out. Go on social media. Tell Zach I told you to come there. He's going to take care of you. It's going to be awesome stuff. Hangry Owls. Good food, good mood. Craft subs and salads in Pembroke Pines. If you guys want some good food, subs, salads, desserts, go to Hangry Owls. My man has got you. 305-279-5332. And make sure you give Hangry Owl a follow on Facebook and Instagram at HANGRYALS. Vasasora, a little Vasasora. Maybe in your prize pack, by the way, if you donate to the channel, you might get some Vasasora stuff in there. I'm just saying. It's going to be a cool. So our sponsors gave us some stuff, and we got some really cool swag and gear to give away. I'm pretty excited about it. Born and Raised, a beer created for the fans by the fans, just like our network, a network made by a fan for the fans. Born and Raised, the official beer of CLOCKBLOCKERS. I do not have any Vesa because we drank it all yesterday. Seriously, we did. And but I'm not worried about it.
Before the game?
Well, bro, we were lit. Let's just say that.
Was the heat as bad?
Huh?
Were you as hot as the last game?
Oh, it was so hot. I'll get into all that. It was so hot. It was hot again. And you saw the players on the field going down left and right. Like it was rough. I think a couple of our players even had to get IVs. It was bad. A great place to sit. A great place to sit.com. Make sure you give a great place to sit.com a call. Why is that? Because if you do, you are going to get a 5% discount on the tickets that you buy as long as you use the code word DWA. Okay? DWA, a great place to sit.com, your number one place to get any tickets across the country, no matter what event you're going to. Go to a great place to sit.com. We love them. Make sure you guys use them. They're awesome. And then last but certainly not least, Tailgreeter. We love Tailgreeter. Tailgreeter is absolutely amazing. Why is that? Because it's your number one place to tailgate before any live sporting or music or concert event, okay? Download the app today on your current Apple or Android device and follow Tailgreeter on all social media at TAILGREETER. All right. That's enough of that. Miami Dolphins, best team in the NFL. It is Victory Monday. You, the fans, are going to be on the show. It's going to be good stuff.
Before you bring them up, I got like 1, 2, 3. I got 6 links for you in the private chat that I think you need to see.
Okay.
And
all right. Well, why not? Let's go. Let's take a look at them.
I'd start at the bottom.
Start at the bottom. Work my way up. Remember, I'm only working with one screen here.
And if you can't show it, because it's one of them's a play. If you can't show that one, that's fine. That's the only play, I think. It was for anybody watching, it was the play where Allen was supposed to throw out to the front corner of the end zone, and he just threw it right into the ground for no reason.
Okay, so it'd be better if you played it because I seriously have one screen. I can't play it.
You want me to play them all?
Yeah.
I can do that. Okay.
I can't do it. Anyways, let me get into a little bit of why he's bringing all that up, what we did. So yesterday was absolutely, it was awesome. I mean, actually, let me start from going down. So I flew down Saturday afternoon. I had a 3:00 flight, and I get there, and my man A-Rod, who's in the chat this morning from Triangle Fans Club, and was like literally one of the very few first listeners of this amazing show that I've been doing for over a year, was literally going on my flight. And I'm like, what are you doing up here? I actually saw his wife first, Gina. Shout out to Gina. And I was like, what are y'all doing up here? And he's like, well, we had, from North Carolina to Baltimore down to Miami. I don't know how flights do their stuff, but it's crazy to me. But he was on my flight, so that was cool. I got to hang out with them the entire flight. We pre-gamed. We had a couple of beverages before the flight, and then we got on the flight together, hung out, and our hotels are literally, like, he's actually still down here in his hotel working today. And we're like 2 miles apart, I think, something like that. So he's right near me. And so we got to hang out, and we went out to dinner at Twin Peaks that evening.
Like the show, Twin Peaks?
Better than the show. Twin Peaks is like Miami's version of Hooters, except better, and the food is a million times better.
I thought it was like a restaurant named after the show.
No. You got to get you to come down here so you know what Twin Peaks is. It's a staple of South Florida, as far as I'm concerned.
Like Tootsie's.
Like Tootsie's. I'll get into all that. Okay.
They got Twin Peaks at Tootsie's.
They do have Twin Peaks at Tootsie's. I can't with you, Roach, but I love how you correlated that together. That was so good. I liked it.
I hit one now and then,
Yeah, well.
Not as much as Aaron Judge.
You definitely hit it out of the park. You're good. Anyway, so we had a really good time there. Look, A-Rod said, that's what's up. Twin Peaks is the bomb. It was. We had a good time. So we went there, and I was contemplating. I'm like, so it's the night before the game. And I said, if I last 2 weeks, I had gone to adult establishments, strip clubs, before the game. And I was like, I think I need to go. Mm-hmm. But I was so exhausted. Like, when I'm telling you guys I'm literally exhausted, I am like so done right now. So my body is definitely crashing on me. And I was like, I just need to go get some rest. So I went back. So I ended up coming back to the hotel, was thinking I was going to go out, went right to sleep. Because I had to be up the next morning. I had to be at Cameron's house at 7 a.m. because it was the next day. It was yesterday. It was the day of the game. So I did not go. Just for everybody who knows, I did not go to any adult establishment the night before the game.
We broke a lot of rules for this game.
We did. Okay?
I shaved my head and my beard, and shouldn't have done it, but it worked out. You know.
So we went. And by the way, on the flight there, when we get into Fort Lauderdale Saturday night, they messed up our bags for some reason. Right. So it took them like an hour to get our bags. A flight from Buffalo comes in. Okay. I lie to you not. Comes in. Matter of fact, where is it at? I think I have it. I might have it. Let me hit the refresh button to see if it's downloaded yet. Yes. Okay. So hold on. Trash. There we go.
You can do it.
I know. I'm like, it's so weird. I'm used to using one screen.
You want me to show the tweets while you get it up?
No, I'm pulling it up right now. Hold up.
I just realized what I said.
I didn't, but then I did. Okay. Can you hear it?
Play it.
Let's go, Dolphins!
Yeah.
So that's an entire flight of Buffalo Bills fans.
Boo! Boo!
You starting a riot in the airport?
Oh my God, I was.
Wait,
Go back to Buffalo!
Go back to Buffalo.
so I'm flying October 3rd. They don't make you wear a mask anymore?
No.
Sweet.
Yeah. No, sir.
I can.
So, stop sharing. So, yeah, so we did that, which was great, right?
Mm-hmm.
They got our bags. They literally came in. Their bags were at the gate like 5 minutes when they came down there, and they got all their bags. So I was like giving F at Fort Lauderdale International Airport. I'm like, you guys let a plane full of Buffalo Bills fans get better service than us. What is going on?
Did you see the
I
sky
was so
cam
upset.
in downtown Miami? I don't know where it was of like the Buffalo Bill Street.
So it's
But
not
I'll-
downtown Miami. It's oh my God, it's the Elbow Room. That's where they're at, the Elbow Room, which is a great spot. And but where is that at? A-Rod, is that Hollywood Beach? I don't know where it's at.
I know they
But
got
it's
it.
the
I know
Elbow
those
Room. That's
those
the name of the
companies.
place.
They got to take advantage and make their money off the bills, but it still stings a little bit to be like, oh, you guys are helping them. Make them have a barbecue on their own. You know.
Well, look, so I Fort Lauderdale Beach, that's what it is. So yeah, Batman's in here too. What's up, Batman? Batman, I'll have to bring you on a little bit later today because Batman he's very happy. Very happy.
I have these tweets ready if you're ready.
Yeah, well, let me finish my story.
Oh,
and then
you got more?
Okay.
Okay.
So we did that. So anyways, Sunday morning comes up. And I didn't go to the strip club the night before. And so then we did. So then I get to Cam's at 7. We get to the tailgate lot. We set up and everything. And then the party freaking began. And if you guys had a chance to check out the pregame show yesterday, it was wilding. It was crazy. Like the energy there was amazing. Amazing. So it was awesome. It was so good. All right, we'll get into the rest of it. Go ahead. Show us what you got.
Okay. I gotta go share. Bam. Chrome tab.
Make sure the sound is on.
All right. You see it?
Yep. Hey, hit the wide open thing on the screen. Yeah, there you go.
This is before the game.
Guy goes, oh, you're going to jump?
Oh my God.
He's okay though. He's okay.
Couple of fans are not too smart. Is he okay?
Yeah, he ends up being okay. But look at them all standing around.
Nobody's really helping him. They're just looking at him.
But like, really? You know what I mean? Like,
Buffalo fans, come on.
come
guys.
on. I'm from the area. Like, I didn't do this. I was never a Bills fan, but still, like, I'd never seen anybody like. You go to like a Bills tailgate.
Christopher Carter said, "Don't worry, it's just the back spasms." Oh my God. Brando said he's had a bad day.
Oh my
No
God.
lies told there, man.
And that was like a fake table too. It wasn't even a real table.
I know. I know. All right, so next thing. What else you got?
Okay. I
that was
can't just switch to the tab. I have to reshare
Hey,
everything.
you have to. I know. They'll get better.
Yeah.
Bro,
So
we're
let's-
3-0. I just want to throw that out there. We are freaking 3-0, bro. I can't wait to talk about the game
All
because
right.
the game was
So
fun.
let's go to this.
Alex Jeffrey, that table
Can you-
jump.
Can you show a play,
Syracuse.
or will you get in
No,
trouble?
no, no. I'm going to get flagged. I'm going to get flagged.
Okay.
Take it off. Take it off. Take it off.
All right.
Do not get me flagged.
So this one. See, you're scared, man. Don't be
I'm
scared.
scared. YouTube police will come and get me.
You can show stills, right?
I can show stills, I think.
Yeah. Let's go. Boom.
I know that's such. Look, I'm mad it happened, but let me tell you that we won, so I can laugh at it. We won.
Well,
I'll
you
laugh at
actually
it.
see the ball's being absorbed a little bit. You see that? Like, I've been analyzing this.
Hey, look, man.
and
look,
what's weird-
when it happened, we kind of looked at each other in the stands and we're like, "Oh my god!"
Look at his foot,
Where's
though.
Mark Sanchez when you need him?
Do you see his foot? Do you see a
right
shadow foot right above his foot?
I know.
That's a
Look,
ghost,
it's like
man.
the
That's a
perfect
ghost foot.
Hey, man,
That's a ghost foot, bro.
that's a ghost foot.
You don't see the shadow above his foot? See the black shoe? And then right above it, let me zoom in. Maybe that'll help.
I don't think you can.
Like, can you see my mouse?
Yeah, dude, that's somebody's sneakers. That's somebody's
No, bro.
bottom white sneaker of the photographer on the other side.
That's a ghost. That's a ghost foot.
Almost.
That's
You're
a ghost
killing
foot.
me. You're killing me, Roach.
All right. Now,
Roach trying to sit here and tell me that there's a ghost on the field. I can't with you, yo.
yeah, it was devils in the end zone is what it was.
Oh my God, you're killing me.
All right.
Shout out,
So-
hey, everybody in the chat, hit the like button. We're gonna get into the game.
We are in the game. That was part of the game.
I
All right.
mean, that's true.
What's this one? Okay, so this would be
Hey, Rod says adds a new meaning to dude. So did you see the video
yeah.
of this?
Yeah.
So the video, like, first of all, that is the greatest still shot in the history of still shots for me as a Dolphins fan. It looks like, come here, bud. It's gonna be okay. You guys had your run. It's all right.
So
You guys
this,
didn't do anything
This
with
didn't
it.
bor
It's
me
our
at
time
all.
now.
Like,
I was
don't.
laughing.
I think they actually. I think these guys are closer than we think
Oh, yo, they're close. Josh Allen parties in Miami.
because you see like Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers go up.
50 kids first. Everyone.
They shake hands. They walk away. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I thought that was kind of cool. And then I got two more.
Oh my goodness.
Am I allowed to show the freak out?
Oh yes. Greatest. So you know what? Maybe that's not the greatest thing I saw yesterday. That hug. This is the greatest thing I saw. Dude, scroll up. We can't see.
I know.
We can't see.
I'm moving the video. Chill.
No, make the screen.
I'm doing it, Steven. Let
Come
me,
on,
let me
Roach.
do my job.
Okay,
Like,
I'm sorry. I'll be quiet.
Jesus.
I'll shut
You
up.
ready?
Yes.
Okay.
And ladies and gentlemen, the Miami Dolphins with a rookie head coach. Oh boy!
So
Yo,
everybody thinks
that's
he broke
Big
the
Dorsey,
camera.
right?
Yeah, everybody thinks he broke the camera. But if you look, somebody's
He just
hand
ripped the
comes
cord
from
out.
the side and blocks the camera. Somebody else. So he continues freaking out. A hand comes from the right side and blocks off the camera. So
Oh man, just let that man go.
he had a bad day.
Just let that man go.
All right, we got one more. Who do you think's on the elevator?
It should be Melvin Ingram. He was the player of the game for me. It won't be. It'll probably be Tua. Oh, was that Melvin Ingram? No,
No.
Who's that?
I think that's Wilkins.
Wilkins in Holland?
Yeah, I see a C, so that's Holland.
Yeah.
That's
I
all I
like
got. I just thought those were important. Those summed up the game pretty good.
I know. It was awesome.
You saw the Bills fans before the game being idiots.
Yeah, and then after the game, they were salty as hell, too. They were, bro. All right, without further ado, let me bring in our brother from another mother. He's usually with us on Fridays. This guy. We love him. Mr. Cameron 954. We cook in Buffalo.
Cameron. Did you catch the video of the dude face planting in the concrete?
Dude, that was awesome. I didn't, you know who did?
Sorry.
Oh, who was it? Chucky made that video. Got that video.
Really?
Of what?
Oh, you mean the table
kid.
dive?
The kid, yeah, who missed the table.
Oh my God, that was epic. I saw that this morning.
Where was that? Was that here in Miami?
I don't know.
Yeah,
didn't
it was
look
off
like
of.
Miami.
I think it was Miami. Because that
It might be one of the bridges from from the colored parking lots to the yellow parking lots.
Wherever it is, he's in the local hospital.
No, he's not. So supposedly, Roach said that.
Yeah, I read
that.
I was reading the comments, and they said that he ended up being okay.
Good, because it looked ugly. It looked like he needed to go in the concussion protocol, not to it.
Ooh, I see what you did there. I see what you did there. Oh my!
Yeah, goodness. It was filmed on an iPhone September 25th at 10:16 in the morning.
I was referencing a different video that Chucky took of the Bills fan with the stream of vomit on the helix during the game.
Oh.
And that was pretty prophetic.
Was it bad?
It was pretty funny. I mean, it was just prophetic, right? It was a Bills fan slumped over in the helix, which is the walkway up and down the four corners of the stadium, with his Bills shirt on, slumped over, and just barf all along like a painted plate.
Like on that ramp? Is that what you're talking about? And the dude's passed out laying down?
Yeah, I think it's on my East 32 Dolphins Tailgate Instagram stories.
Cam, any tailgates this Thursday? I'll be there.
Well, I'll tell you what, seeing that it's in Cincinnati, I know there's a good tailgate going on, and you can reference and find it and join it by
going to tailgreeter.com.
Downloading tailgreeter.com.
So how was it sitting in the AC watching the game?
I didn't. I sat downstairs because I told Breezy this, like, I want to be in the action. I want to see every play. I don't want to be BSing upstairs, talking politics or whatever bullshit. I want to watch the game. I want to see it and feel it, and it was amazing.
Oh, matter of fact, I have a picture.
Not like someone else that sat in the club.
Hey, man, you sound like a hater. Don't hate.
Wait, Steven, you made it sound like you were in the heat.
Oh, we were.
I asked Steven when we started the show, I said, hey, how bad was it? Were you worse off the last time?
Look at those three guys right there.
Yeah.
It's me, Solo, and Breezy.
Where are you? Where are you?
I was, higher up.
Took that picture from the suite.
I was higher up.
I mean, I don't care that you were in the suite, but you led me to believe you were in the heat, suffering during the game.
Straight. I was in the first row of a suite, of the Broxel suite. Okay. Shout out to Broxel. Sponsor the show. We love them. Okay. Mm-hmm. And the things are open. You still feel the heat. Okay. It's not like we weren't in the heat. Okay. Yeah. It wasn't like the things were closed. That thing
Julius
was
Caesar had an open window in front of him, but he wasn't in the heat, bro.
What we weren't, we were not cooking in the sun like I was for game one in 129.
Go back to that picture. You look like Julius Caesar looking over the,
He was too. He was like this.
A-Rod was in a suite, or like the club level anyway.
So was Kodak Black. He was in
Kodak Black was there. Yeah, true story.
244.
Yeah, man. So look, I'm going to tell you that. So last night, that was the other thing. So we go last night. We go to Ricky's where I had lobster. By the way, it was awesome.
Did you see the picture I posted?
No, did you post it?
Yeah, Roach, check out on Twitter and Instagram.
Roach, go ahead and post that on screen.
While you're talking about it, I want to shout out Triple S Podcast because he asked the question. I have Tailgreeter, didn't see any Dolphins tailgates for this game, just a Bengals one. It is a Bengals one. And much like the Dolphins tailgates, I'm the host tailgate for the Dolphins games, but anybody can join. So Triple S, go join that game day hospitality tailgate. I would suggest that.
You talking about the lobster picture?
Yes.
Can you put that up there, Roach?
Yep.
It was, look, so I was with Cameron. We went out, some of the people from East 32. Let's just say we were We had a couple drinks. Just a couple.
we did so we were sitting in a booth, an L-shaped booth.
I was claustrophobic in the
right
back of this
women's
booth.
restroom.
Where? By the way, so we're in this place. All right.
That
is a great
it's
photo.
not this place. Let's shout out Ricky's Hollywood, because Ricky's Hot Sauce, Ricky's Wings. This is Ricky's Hollywood.
First off, did you leave with that jersey on the back wall?
No.
You
No.
should.
That's what you got out of this picture, Roach?
I love it, Roach.
Jersey on the back wall.
My dad taught me as a
Zoom in
young
a little
kid.
bit on the photo.
My dad taught me as a young kid, you never leave empty-handed.
Oh, well.
It's actually making it smaller, not bigger.
I know. It is a good photo. I do like it.
These 2 lobsters have.
I feel bad for those lobsters, man.
Well, hey, they were delicious, let me tell you.
Is the
A-Rod
bib-
went to the
Is
wrong
the bib
Ricky's
really
and showed up
necessary when you're eating lobster?
Yes.
Why?
Yes.
Butter.
Butter.
Lots of butter and lobster juices and all that good
Yeah.
stuff.
True story.
No, my lobster's already deshelled or whatever you
No.
want to call it.
We
I do
only-
want to thank Cameron for dinner. Thank you, Cameron.
Grown ass man doesn't know how to deshell a lobster.
Well,
Who?
me.
Who?
I tried for one time and I cut my finger and I'm like, fuck. Sorry. Ooh, swear.
Oh, swear jar.
Wait, don't you have the little pry bars? You didn't use the pry bars?
F this. I said I got pissed. I cut my finger. And so Nick, big Nick, who works the grill. Quick Pick Nick, who works the grill at East 32, is like, give me that damn thing. And he took the lobster and started breaking. He's like, here you go. And Cameron did too.
When they were building my ship, my last ship I was on up in Maine.
You can take that photo off now. We don't need to see that photo anymore.
That should be a backdrop.
When
This
they
should
were
not be.
when they were building my last ship up in Maine, Cameron, they had these lobster rolls, and I never had a lobster roll. My first one was in Maine, and I feel like I'll never get the same experience again. Like, because it's like fresh caught right there in Maine. Where
Somebody
it's
wants
like,
to pay my $3 for a swear jar. You can go ahead. Finn's Tailgate says, does your mama cut your steak too?
Yes.
Hey man,
The answer is yes. Fitz Tailgate.
No.
The
Now
answer
leave
is
me alone.
undoubtedly yes, and I think she chooses corn for him too.
Oh, that's
like
just
a little
and
gross.
she, that
You
spits
guys
in your
are
mouth like a
baby
bird.
drops it in his
Like a
mouth.
baby bird. You guys are gross. Tua whispered, "Go make your mom a sandwich" to Josh Allen after the game. They said,
It's better than a gorilla. They throw crap at each other. So
"Look, so."
there's that.
I want to remind everybody, if you donate to the show today, $5 or more, you will be entered to win a
lobster.
gift. No, not a lobster. Don't do that. A gift pack, a swag pack. We got a lot of stuff from the tailgate yesterday from our sponsors. Some really cool stuff in there. You're gonna get a nice little swag pack.
So
And
what?
Maybe Cameron will throw in his shirt as well.
Maybe I won't. 'Cause I'm
What
not-
food is
Okay.
Miami
All right, never
most
mind.
known for?
Cuban sandwich, Cuban food, right?
Cuban sandwich.
Yeah, I would say
I need to have one of them.
Cuban ethnic Cuban food. But hey, so Omar does have a really good point, and I don't mean to shut this because I can talk food all that. We got 222 viewers.
Shout out to you.
About lobsters. We're talking about lobsters.
Because we're
look,
hungry.
man, when
Like-
you're 3-0 and you're undefeated and you're the best team in the NFL, this is what we can talk about.
You know what they want? They want us to talk about Tua, and we have no
Really?
need to today.
No, you know what? We should talk about the defense.
Yes.
All right,
We
well,
should
let's get into the game. All right, we'll start from the beginning. So we show up to the game. It's hot. Like the heat is out there. But it was electric inside that stadium, right? You could feel the energy from kickoff inside that stadium. And I would probably say it was probably 65-35 Dolphins fans. There was probably a good 35% Buffalo Bills fans in that stadium.
Probably pretty accurate.
And
How was the atmosphere at the 2-minute warning for
of the
The
fourth
second half
quarter?
of the fourth quarter?
It was so loud.
I don't-
Both the Bills fans were on. Nobody sat down the whole game. I'll tell you that. And then that hasn't happened at a Dolphins game for me since 2016.
I know.
Surprise! Security didn't say nothing.
dude, they had no choice. They couldn't say anything. That's how lit this place was. I mean, people were freaking out. And just the anticipation was growing the whole game. But to answer your question, the 2-minute warning, actually, after the butt punt and the subsequent Morstead punt to give Bills the ball back with a chance, I mean, the play, you couldn't hear. And it was both sides. It was Bills and Dolphins.
It was a total opposite watching in your living room and following. Like, I was watching TV, right? And in the chat, it was people calling for, like, the defensive coordinator to be fired. Like, they were like, our defense is blowing it. Our defense.
Stupid.
That's just
everybody.
stupid.
Like,
That's
the whole,
stupid
like, I'm
statement
talking
if
like
anybody says that.
TD usually has like 1,000 people in his chat during a live stream for the game, right? And I'm like, I couldn't believe like how many of them were like, and I was like, what are you talking about? There's 2 minutes left, and we held the Buffalo Bills to 17 points.
At halftime, it was 14-14, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So somebody said, so where I'm sitting at, there's people in front of us in the section, and the guy turns around, he goes, man, our defense is not doing good. I said, bro, we literally just held this team to 14 points in one half. I was like, are you kidding me? Have they not put up 240 points back to back, or was it close to 40 points? Was it 40 points or close to 40?
I'll look.
I think they had 39 last game, but it doesn't matter. You're right. The point is made.
Yeah, I think they had a total of 72 points in the first two games, maybe. So they weren't 40-40, but yeah, still. I mean, they put up points, and so we held them for that. And then if you go back and look in the second half, we held them to 3 points or a 5. Okay, 5 points in the second half. You can't
say that again.
We held the Buffalo Bills offense to 5 points in the second half of the game. 5. And it would have been 3 if we didn't play stupid,
Right.
In that last drive. And I don't even know if I blame that on anybody in particular. I just think that was the circumstance. Hey, look, So
the first quarter, at the end of the first, it was 7-7.
Yep.
Okay.
And let me stop you there, Roach. That's with the Dolphins only having one possession that quarter.
Right. At the end of the second quarter, it was 14-14. Third quarter, Buffalo kicked a field goal.
Bills had the ball on offense for a total of 40 minutes.
Right.
Let me say that again. There are 60 minutes in a game. The Bills had the ball for 40 minutes of the game. For 2/3 of the game, they ran the game, and we still only held them to 19 points.
Yeah,
what do you want?
Buffalo, so time of possession 40-40, Dolphins 19-20. First downs, Buffalo had 31, we had 15.
Okay.
Right? They ran, what is this? 9, I don't know what that is. Third down conversions, 11-18 for Buffalo. We were 3 of 8. Fourth down, they were 2 for 3. We were 0 for 0. And, the yardage, right? And then,
now here's something I will say. So I was thinking the game, okay? Look, they got these rookies in the secondary. Our defense, our wide receivers have to be smoking these guys. I'll tell you what I underestimated, and I can admit it. I underestimated the speed of their linebackers. Their linebackers were fast and on the ball everywhere. Their linebackers are legit.
Dude, and not only fast, but Edmonds is a monster.
I know.
Right.
That dude is tall.
Ridiculous.
Now,
ridiculous.
Being live at the game, can you get, like, when a player gets hurt and goes out and they walk off to the sideline, it's obvious to us on TV that they're hurt, right? Do you guys notice that as much?
Yeah.
Or do you just think people are being subbed?
No, I think it depends.
No. There was a
because Little kept on going out.
This goes into
Greg Little went out twice that we saw.
Mm-hmm.
But that goes into a bigger conversation because there's also talk of the NFL investigating the referees for giving both sides more extra time, let's say, around timeouts, around injuries and what have you. And I don't blame the referees because they're managing the game because that heat was intense.
Well, here was the issue when watching on TV. You would see players literally step on the sideline and be pushed back out on the field and told to lay down.
Yeah.
They already made it off the field.
They told Greg Little, who had injured his wrist or something, Get down. And
down.
he actually cost them a timeout because it was right at
Right.
the 2-minute mark.
And Buffalo did that a bunch of times, and they didn't lose any timeout. And then there was who was it? Diggs.
Oh, we got
they showed
screwed
him.
up. Our time management yesterday was straight garbage. Garbage.
Diggs was actually down on the sideline. He wasn't on the field. He was on the white line of the sideline, and they stopped the whole play of the game because he was on the white line.
Yeah,
And I'm like, just roll over. Like, what are you doing? Like, so, but I think this is the biggest number that goes in our favor: turnovers. Right? We
said that on Thursday and Friday, did we not, Cameron? We said whoever won the turnover game would win this game. We forced
four fumbles.
Clear as day.
4 fumbles. We recovered 1.
And I tell you what, there was 3 interceptions. Phillips.
More than that.
Howard and somebody else, or Needham.
Holland dropped 1.
That was it.
X dropped like 2 or 3.
And Phillips had one that 2 of those could have gone to the house.
And then, so Phillips had the one
at the end of the half. So let me tell you something. So I understand. I think we won the game. Okay, but I can be careful what I'm about to say. Don't take this the wrong way. We won the game as far as I'm concerned, and I'll tell you why we won the game on many different things. But when a Buffalo fan says to me, oh, man, if we didn't make stupid mistakes or stupid decisions, we would have won that game. For example, at the end of the first half, the disrespect that Buffalo showed us by trying, instead of clocking it, kicking the field goal, taking the 3 points, and trying to do a fake spike in our house.
No, that's not what happened. They showed it on the game. So Josh Allen almost fumbled the snap. He thought the ball touched the ground already, so then he picked it up, and then he couldn't spike it.
From our view in the stadium, It looked like a disrespect fake snap in Marino's house while Marino's watching.
It was
the
a
game.
bad snap, is what it was, and it was a bad hit. Like he was under center. It was like he messed up between him and the center. The ball came like that close to touching the ground, and they were saying when they were announcing it that if that ball touched the ground, then he can't spike it. He had to throw it.
Okay, well,
that's fine. So basically, he thought it was like a fumble, I guess.
So that's fine. So our thought process, or at least mine since just now, and what we thought inside the stadium was that, because I haven't rewatched it.
So it was a bad play.
I got it. I understand. I hear you. What I'm telling you is, with that being said, X easily could have picked that off and ran it back. Mm-hmm. Right? So I'm just we won that game. Like we won that game on all accounts.
So
on all accounts.
Red zone efficiency. They were 2 for 4, 50%. We were 3 for 3. And I don't know what this one is. It says goal to go efficiency.
So within the 10 yards of the goal.
Okay. So we were 2 for 2, 100. They were 2 for 4 at 50.
So all of that boils down into quarterback play and defense. Yeah. Efficiency. So excuse me, he played the most efficient game you can play as a quarterback. We scored by scoring, we had 21 points, right, on 36 passes, less than 200 yards passing, but he made those passes count. He made them count when they mattered, when they needed them. And he put some throws in some windows and gave his players to extend yards after catch in ways that very few quarterbacks do. And he did it on third downs. He did it on second downs. He did it when it mattered most. And that's what we're looking for from QB1.
Mr. Peabody with his $5 donation. Thank you for the donation. Says, fun fact, Jermaine Edmonds is from my hometown. He grew up a Dolphins fan as his dad played for the Dolphins in the 80s. I did not know that. That is a fun fact. Thank you, Mr. Peabody.
Terrell Edmonds was his name.
Wow. Didn't know that.
Terrell
Edmonds. You had a Buffalo Bills fan come up to your booth, or a Dolphins player come up to your booth. I'm sorry. You had a bunch of Bills fans. Yeah.
Sean Wooden was at our tailgate. He came on the show for a little bit. He was awesome.
Friend of East 32. And
yeah, man. Sean's a great guy. And Von Joe didn't know who he was.
Oh, my God.
And then tried to play it off.
No, Steven, you made
Von
Joe.
I threw Von Joe under the bus big time. I'm sorry, Von Joe. No, I'm not. I'm not sorry.
He has to ask that question. He has to ask that question. He has to say, introduce yourself.
Sean Wooden.
Because I don't recognize Sean Wooden's face. I only seen him in a helmet.
Von Joe knows I love him. That's all that matters.
Shout out to A-Rod.
Throw him under the bus.
We'll hook up this week.
Oh man, dude. So Vegas lost big on this game because the point spread was 5.5 in favor of Buffalo. The over under was whatever it was, which it didn't hit. And the biggest prop bet of the weekend was will Tua throw for more than 200 and whatever yards he needed to be the fastest player at 1,000 yards. It was the biggest prop bet in Vegas this weekend, right? It failed. 2 out of the 3. Just, yeah. I think a lot of people did bet the Dolphins would not lose by more than 5.5, but everything else.
Well, if you would have bet early,
Vegas won big.
If you would have bet early, it was 7. If you would have bet early enough,
you got a new member. Yay! Let's go.
Hey, and I want to.
Hit the Discord link in the description, and then send me or Steven a DM on there, and we'll put you in the private group.
We're talking about my former CEO, my former boss, and the former president of the Atlanta Dolphin fan club, which at the time was the largest Dolphin fan club in the country. Gary Lynn, Garibaldi Lynn.
What's up, Garibaldi? Super excited you're here.
Don't ask him to get on Discord. It's enough for him to be here on YouTube, and we're happy to have him.
Happy to have you, man. Look, to me, it was a team win. When Tua needed to make plays, he made them. When the defense needed to make plays, they made them. When the special teams needed to make plays, with the exception of one, they made them. And I'm not even mad at the one that they didn't make. Like I was nervous. Don't get it twisted. I'm like, dag, now it goes from they need to score a touchdown to they need to score a field goal, and that field goal will win the game. But I mean, if you think about it, they did everything right. The Dolphins did everything right they needed to win. And you needed that in order to be arguably the best team in the NFL, which was the Buffalo Bills. And so now the Dolphins sit at 3-0. We're the number 1 team in the AFC. I'd argue we're the best team in the NFL. So my question to you, gentlemen, is come power rankings, ESPN, Power Football,
Syracuse number 25.
Focus, all these power rankings, where do you have the Miami Dolphins, and who is probably right? If you don't have them at 1, who's in front of them? If you do have them at 1, who's probably 2 and 3?
So you're asking where I think they'll put them or where I have them?
I'd like to know both, I guess.
Okay. I think they'll put us probably 5. And I bet you I think they will still keep Buffalo above us. Watch the media. They'll definitely keep Buffalo above us.
Oh, for sure. Like, who's the
really?
Yeah.
Who's the ex?
When have you ever looked at power rankings and been like, "Oh, that's legit"?
That happens,
you know what I mean?
Bro.
Who's the ex?
We beat New England. We beat Baltimore, and now we beat Buffalo. Like, what else do you want from
Wasn't
us?
Baltimore ranked above us after we beat them?
No, we moved past Baltimore.
We did.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did.
So, I'm telling you, man, Buffalo's the Cinderella team to these guys. Like that's
Christopher Carter said ESPN will rank them somewhere between Kansas City and Ohio State. That's such a good chat. I love it.
That's but
where do you think, Cam? Where do you think the Dolphins will be ranked, and where do you think they should be ranked?
I think they should be number 1 just based on they just beat the best team in the league. I think the Eagles are number 2.
You think the Eagles are for real?
Can we make Super Bowl predictions right now?
Hey, dude, I said if we go 3-0.
Dude, how about 2 and I think you said it, Roach. 2 and Hurts, right?
2 Hurts. That's the Super Bowl. Wouldn't that be magical? Oof. Seeing them facing off like he stole his job and now they're facing off in the Super Bowl.
And what would be more magical is going to Arizona and seeing Rihanna perform at halftime.
It's not Rihanna. It's Taylor Swift.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it's already announced, bro.
Yeah, it's Taylor Swift.
Rihanna.
Taylor Swift.
I'm literally looking at it. It says Taylor Swift.
Type in Rihanna Super Bowl.
It's Taylor Swift, Cameron.
Could Rihanna
type it in.
Maybe he's saying Rihanna's also going to be up there?
Maybe, but Taylor Swift is the main performance act for halftime show, and yeah,
Rihanna Super Bowl 2023. Rihanna headline Super Bowl 2023 halftime show.
Taylor Swift.
NBC News. Rihanna.
Well, NBC News is wrong.
They announced the NFL announced it yesterday.
Okay, so they switched it yesterday from Taylor Swift, Taylor Switch to Rihanna. Okay, it was
Thank you,
Taylor
man.
Swift, Steven, but you were at
Thank
the
you.
game and not on your phone, so you didn't know. But Cameron obviously was on his phone during the game.
No, I got up early and read the news. I didn't go to the breakfast buffet at my hotel.
I hate you both.
Just say you're sorry. Say, Cameron, you're right.
But no, dude, I'm so happy with this team and Tua. Like in these 3 weeks, I have learned more about Tua in 3 weeks than I did in 2 years.
All right. Rush DB, the Bills' whole game plan was to keep Tua off the field, and it backfired. They exhausted themselves. What do you guys think fins up?
I don't think it was to keep Tua off the field. I think it was to keep
Well, they did that.
Tyreek and Waddle. I think it was more the wide receivers off the field than
Well,
Tua.
it was the offense, right? They doubled the offensive plays by minutes, right? Then so that the game plan was executed.
Yeah.
It's just that Tua did, executed his game plan better, and the Dolphins defense.
Yeah. Our 12th man, the Heat, took him out.
And so I read on Twitter last night. It said if we can't get extra timeouts, being from a Bills fan because of the heat, why should the Dolphins be allowed to have heated benches in Buffalo in December?
Well, that's two different things, though.
Exactly. Like it's just
a timeout is different than a heated bench.
Grasping for straws. They could have had, big old AC blowers over there if they wanted.
Andre V says, "Say it, Roach. They were scared of Tua. Admit it." I'm not saying they weren't. I'm just saying they're scared of our offense as a whole. I don't think like they were like, we need to keep Tua off the field. Where they're like, we need to keep this high-powered offense off the field.
Here is all we need to say right here. And Vader's daddy said it right. Tua did more with 18 passes than Buffalo did with 60.
But for somebody who has Josh Allen in fantasy and a Dolphins fan, I couldn't ask for a better game.
No shit.
400 yards from Allen, and he lost. I was like, yeah.
Hey, I just want to say I won my fantasy FanDuel with Marcus Mariota as my quarterback.
Von Joe's at the gym right now tweeting pictures in your hoodie in a mirror. I just want you to know that, Cameron.
All right, it is Victory Monday, which means you, the fans, I bring you on one at a time. You give us your takes. We want to hear from you. We want to know what your thoughts are. Again, this is Miami Sports Music, a network made by the fans for the fans. And today it is your day, fans. We are 3-0. We're undefeated. I think we're the best team in the NFL personally. And I think that's where we should get the respect too. And if we don't, I don't know how you don't say we're not. I really don't.
Look at this. I'm a suspect fan, Steven, because I said our offense is high-powered.
Haters gonna hate, cuz.
Do they have like stuff in their ears? Can they not hear?
I mean, maybe.
But,
all right. Let me go ahead and drop the link.
While you do that, I'm gonna go get me a cup of coffee.
Don't do it.
Yes.
Here is the link. Bring them on.
Do it.
My phone blew up yesterday. I still have messages I haven't seen yet.
Yeah, me too. Me too. But listen, what a glorious morning. Victory
I know.
Monday.
I'm excited about it.
And we're going to sidestep this Hurricane Ian. Shout out to all our fellow Floridians up in the Tampa, Clearwater area who are bracing for
Hurricanes are coming fast, cuz they are coming fast. All right, let's bring on the first person in here. Tyler Collins, No Countouts Wrestling. What's up, Tyler?
Hey, how you doing?
Pretty good.
Can y'all see me? Oh, well, I guess
we see your Avi, Tyler.
But this is my first time being on this channel.
Welcome to the show.
Oh, thank you.
Excited to have you here.
Thanks for joining.
No problem. Obviously, I'm not afraid to say I'm a two-near, whatever y'all want to call it or whatever.
Hey, wear it proud. Put that S on your chest and let them know.
But I'm a Bama fan too, so I've been watching Tua since his freshman year in college. All this stuff that we're seeing now in just 3 weeks, of course, we still got more games to be played. It's not surprising to me. All the things that we're starting to see, all his traits that he brings to the quarterback position, is why he was drafted 5th overall. I'm I feel justified because, while everybody was, talking trash towards him for 2 years, all I kept saying was if the organization builds around him like they were supposed to, then we can have the conversation about who's the best quarterback in the draft class. So I'm glad that, everybody's starting to see what I've been seeing. He's finally healthy. So, I'm finally glad that he was the quarterback that was able to help his team beat the Bills. So, you know, I'm excited about the rest of the season. So the defense, played the game perfectly. They let him dink and dunk. The only thing they didn't let him do was get in the end zone. So
Hey,
I think
you
both
couldn't.
sides of the ball did what they're supposed to do.
You
So,
said it.
Tyler-
You said it perfectly, Tyler, and appreciate you coming up here and talking the two in your talk, because I've been talking the same talk since day one, and I agree with you. He just needed to get healthy, need to get the tools around him, and really prove himself. We tend to forget, like, this is, he's third-year quarterback, right?
Yeah.
And coming off a devastating injury, that people probably underestimated just how impactful that was to his development. And now you're seeing what he was drafted for, his elite accuracy and timing and how he processes the play so quickly. And so I think you hit the nail right on the head.
And as more as the season goes along, his deep ball is going to improve. Like we saw he's in 3rd and 22. Mike McDaniel trusts Tua enough to throw the ball on 3rd and long.
Right. Dude, how electrifying was that? I mean,
so it's like not only does Mike McDaniel have the confidence to be aggressive in like the meat of the game where it matters, but Tua will now have all the confidence in the world to believe he can make whatever throw he wants in 3rd and long or 4th and long.
Right.
So it's you not only do you have that, but you have a quarterback who has a pretty damn good clutch gene in the 4th quarter.
He said, "Say it again, Tyler. A pretty good clutch gene. I like it.
Yeah,
Let him
like
know."
what quarterback you trust to throw the ball 50 times? Like you want Tua to throw the ball all day long to get back in game, he'll do it. If he get in a rhythm, it's not going to hit the ground.
You know what else is funny is that the Bills were complaining that Tua came out after halftime and submitted a complaint about it.
Yeah,
to the Players Association.
That tells me like, fans might not respect Tua, but the opposing teams that he play against, I really feel like they know what he can do. Tua wasn't going to leave. I said when he got hurt, I said he's not going to let them keep him out of this game.
Well, I think as the year goes on, you're going to see more and more respect go to Tua's way.
Oh yeah,
because I learned more.
As long as they keep
I was
winning,
against Tua for the last 2 years.
Deny it. You can't deny it if they keep winning.
The last 2 years, I was questioning Tua's abilities and everything, even in this preseason. And these last 3 weeks, I've learned 100% more than I have in 2 years. And maybe that was because of the hip injury. I don't know.
Yeah. I said
and Flores.
I said last year that
whatever.
all the Miami
Dolphins.
Now. I said all the Miami Dolphins had to do was follow the Buffalo Bills blueprint. We all know Bills fans like to play revisionist history, but I remember what Josh Allen was like his first 2 years.
Yeah, exactly.
So I said all Miami Dolphins got to do is follow the Bills blueprint. Give him weapons. Hell, he's so damn accurate he could throw to a undrafted wide receiver in River Craycraft.
Swear jar, Tyler. Swear jar.
So, and I like River Craycraft. I said before the season started he should be on the roster because I like his route running ability.
I said to somebody yesterday. I said my man's got 4 catches and 2 touchdowns. I don't know if it's 4, but I really still, think, is it? He's on the sidelines right next to McDaniel. He's like, is it time for the touchdown play yet? Is it time for the touchdown play yet? All right, I'm ready. I'm coming in. Let's go.
Yeah, there's a reason why, because he runs crisp routes, right?
Yeah.
Like the defense are keying on Waddle and Hill and Gesicki, and Craycraft's over there doing his due, like carving up some third string quarterback, right? Like, or the nickel, and he's putting his foot in the ground, and the ball is on him. And you watch the 2 passes that Craycraft got, the one for the touchdown. That route was magnificent, but the ball placement was even better.
Yeah, and Tua is starting to get better at his off-platform throws. Like before that was a first down to Jalen Waddle off-platform. So he's also starting to get better with that too. So it's like, Tua might not be the fastest guy, but I think teams are going to realize he ain't a statue in their pocket. He'll run when he has to, but he's such a natural thrower of the football that he don't have to run. He can just stay and maneuver the pocket and throw the football. So I'm happy that everybody is starting to, understand what us Tuaniers have been saying. It's just, every quarterback needs weapons in order to show what they can do. Now, if he couldn't do that with the weapons, then he trash. It's just that plain simple. So, every quarterback needs weapons to do what they can do. Like my daddy said, I haven't seen a quarterback that can win a game by himself.
Do you think it's time we can drop Tua haters and Tuaniers and just be Dolphin fans yet?
Yeah, I think so.
I think we're at that point.
Hey, Roach, something magnificent yesterday. And Tyler, I don't know if you were at the game or not, but first time ever in the 3 years that Tua has been the starting quarterback, have I heard multiple Tua chants in the crowd. I mean, like the whole stadium.
It was wild. It was wild.
And I was like, what is going on here, man? Like,
they said on the game when I was watching it, DirecTV was perfect, by the way. About time.
It better be.
But they were saying that when Tua went back to get evaluated and Teddy came out and stunk up the field, that they started chanting for Skyler because they didn't think Tua was coming back, right? So they were like,
Teddy, like,
hey, and
Tyler,
obviously Skyler didn't dress for the game.
He didn't. Hey, Tyler, how did you hear about our morning show real quick before I let you go?
Oh, well, every time I've been on YouTube, y'all live chats usually be the first one that pop up.
Like it.
It's usually like 3 Miami Dolphins channels that I watch. Well, 4 actually that I watch religiously. That's Reasons, Dougie Do Wrong, The Big O Show, and yours from time to time. So that's the only one because
don't say from time to time. Say every morning, Tyler. Every morning.
Every morning.
Here. Every morning, Tyler.
Every morning. So it's like me being a woman, a girl, I have to actually know what I'm talking about. So I play basketball, but I love football more. So it's like I actually have to make sure I know what I'm talking about when I come in these spaces and things like that.
You come correct. We got to get you on when Dolph Freaky and 305 Sports Babe are on, and you have to stop through and hang out.
I actually wanted to ask her what no count out wrestling is.
Well, I'm a wrestling fan too, so
that's awesome.
So
AEW or WWE?
I'm a WWE fan. I when AEW formed, I knew what it was really about. I didn't think it was genuine. And they proved me right because they constantly take shots at WWE. It's like if you're trying to be an alternate, why constantly then your
I'm a fan of AEW. Am I always the hater? Is that my problem?
You're the hater, Roach. You don't know.
No, here's the thing. I don't
because I'm in Jacksonville and that's where they're from. So I'm like, they always
got some people that are like they got Jay, of course, Mox, former member of the show. I like him. Fuck CM Punk. I've never liked him.
Swear jar. All right, Tyler, we have a swear jar on the show. You owe like $4 to the swear jar.
Hey,
you owe $4.
You need to have a wrestling podcast. It sounds like
you might.
You should think about it.
I mean, people said that about me having a sports podcast. I'm thinking about it.
Hey, look, you hit me up, DM me, and we'll talk. Because you got it. Hit me up. I'm serious.
All right,
Tyler, thank you for coming on today.
All right, appreciate it.
No problem.
All right, have a good one.
All right, next up, we have my man, my brother from another mother, A-Rod. What's up, A-Rod?
What's going on, fellas?
A-Rod, you're like 2 miles away from me right now, man.
I see I'm still in my underwear in the hotel.
Good morning, A-Rod.
What's going on, cameraman? Good to meet you yesterday.
Hey, buddy, how's it going?
What's going on, Roach?
The floor is yours, A-Rod. What did you think of yesterday, man?
Hell of a weekend, man. I'm speechless. You know what I'm saying? Stephen D ran into my wife and I at the airport. Then after that, we started running into Bills fans everywhere.
We did. They were everywhere.
Yeah. But
but they all live in Florida.
Yeah, well, a lot of them were coming.
You know what's hilarious? A-Rod, the airport was packed with Bills fans, right? But as we were leaving yesterday, everybody's like, I live in Florida. I live in Florida. No, can't all y'all live in Florida because we know at least half of y'all flew here. because
Yeah,
y'all
man.
posted it everywhere.
And we were giving him the business, Roach. And after the game, I was like, "Hey, Buffalo fans, have a nice trip home. Have
I don't
fun.
think anybody gave him the business like Nikki Smokes.
Have fun winterizing the house on your way on your way back."
Nikki made Bleacher Report, bro.
I saw that, man.
I'm like, wow.
Gotta check that out. But man, it was a hell of a weekend. And the fact of the matter is, 2 weekends in a row, man. I don't know. I have to keep seeing you, Stephen D. Man, we making some magic together. The last 2 weekends, seeing you in Baltimore, you did your thing. Down here, man.
Hey, so yesterday I hung out with A-Rod. A-Rod, just so you know, I came to the room after you dropped me off. Fell asleep.
I understand, bro. I think
Actually, no, you dropped me off at Cameron's, and then I left Cameron's to come here. And he's like, "All right, call me when you get settled in and you're ready to go." So I got into the hotel room and I laid down, and next thing I knew, it was like 6 a.m. I was like, "Oh, I definitely fell asleep last night."
That South Florida heat is no joke, man.
Bro,
Like I think somebody said earlier, that Bills fan that is going viral that had vomit on the
Man, that was awesome.
So supposedly one of our friends took that photo. I didn't know that.
What did he eat? Like, that was a lot of food.
He
Cameron?
had his jersey on backwards. Man, he had a rough time.
How actually, I need to know this because I've been in the Bills stadium growing up there. How is the restrooms in the Miami? Is it like long lines, like for hours? You're just sitting there.
No, that's the one good thing about Miami Stadium, at least for the men. Like the women, they've got it bad, but it flows pretty. No pun intended. It flows pretty quickly.
Yeah, long gone are the troughs of the Orange Bowl.
Yeah, man. Remember those days?
I remember those.
Everyone out hanging out and having a good time.
Yeah, for real. But like I said, the whole weekend was magic. I mean, Bills fans, I think they came to tailgate and get drunk, but they didn't factor in that home field advantage of the heat.
Man,
dude, that heat yesterday, I even think Florida people didn't expect that heat. Come on now. Like that heat yesterday was wild.
Hey, shout out to Wade O because he was feeling the heat after that.
Dude,
Yes.
Wade,
Wade.
Love Wade. He's sitting on a cooler in the tailgate after behind his car after the game, and he just looked like
and Steven,
he
that
came
was
out of a
after I'd given
12-round
him
heavyweight
2 bottles
fight.
of water. Like I made him drink 2 bottles of water sitting there.
And they were pouring it on him as well.
So when they went up, Steven, for the Buffalo's final score,
Yeah.
they showed a shot of Tua on the sideline, and he basically was sitting there like this, and he's just like no big deal is the look on his face.
Dude,
they
I'm
showed
telling
it
you
on the TV.
right now, Tua's got a different swagger about him. He does.
It's confident.
Tua has a totally
And that's what I'm
different
saying.
swagger.
Like a lot of us guys that ragged on Tua the last 2 years, we weren't seeing that, and that was bothering us. And now we're seeing it these 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Like he's showing us a different side of him, man.
And so I want you to think about that, and then put into account that every week we win, that confidence is going to build, and grow and grow and grow.
Right. But it's not just that.
I'm gonna see y'all in Phoenix. That's all I'm gonna say.
What also is happening?
Stop it, Steven.
Tua said it in his press conference.
Game
The
3.
defense won the game, right?
I don't care, man. I'm
That's
ready
what he was
for
saying.
Phoenix.
Tua said the defense won the game.
I told you if the Dolphins, all right, so you know what? I won't say it no more. But if we win on Thursday night, I'm talking about it. I said if we go 4-0, I'm saying Super Bowl after 4-0. So you know what?
But here's why I think you're right. Here's why I think you're right,
anymore about
Steven.
it. But let them win on Thursday, bro. Friday morning, I'm opening the show, and we're going to be looking up Airbnbs. We're going to look at hotel prices. We're going to look at Super Bowl tickets. We're going to look at all that.
I already got my Airbnb.
Steven, the
Yeah,
reason
I know.
you're
Staying
right,
with you.
the reason you're right is because we have seen this team win in so many different levels that you no longer have to be like, oh, I hope our offense gets us out of it, because our defense can get us out of it. Our special teams can get us out of it. A guy off the practice squad named Craycraft can get us out of it. So it's like you're seeing not just Tua make strides, you're seeing people at every level of our organization, in the front office, the coaching, to every position group, all making strides. You saw Little coming out, and you saw them move the tackle to guard and move the backup guard to tackle, because they started thriving. They weren't as great as the starters, but I
need people to listen to what Roach is saying, because Roach has been one of the biggest critics of Tua over the last year and a half.
100%.
I love you. You're my brother, but you have been, and now you are seeing in the last 2 or 3 weeks, you're like, this is a different guy.
And that's what I've been trying to tell people.
This is a different team.
I've been trying to be objective the whole time. Like I don't like promises. I want to see it. That's the type of person I am.
And you're seeing it right now.
Yeah. Before it was just promises. You're gonna see it. You're gonna see it. I just wanted to see it.
Factor in the fact that if nothing less or nothing else, we're at least starting to become a playoff team, because when you have those type of teams that have those three factors all working together, whether one weekend one unit steps up or another weekend another unit steps up, that's the makings of a playoff team, you know.
And game ball should go to our conditioning coach, whoever that is.
Oh my.
Because that guy had our defense conditioned well.
Dude, and let me tell you something. Melvin Ingram is the MVP of this defense so far.
Dude, Solo, Von Joe, and I were sitting in the suite, and Solo goes, "Oh, Melvin Ingram's the best acquisition we had this offseason." I was like, well, there's this guy named Tyreek Hill. He might be the best one. But yes, Melvin Ingram right behind him, 1B. Like just
the play he made that led up to them missing the clock, right? Missing the spike. Like he ran down McKenzie from the defensive line position 20 yards down the field to keep him in bounds. That was Melvin Ingram.
I know. Talk about a great offseason acquisition that cost us almost nothing.
Right.
I was going to say, factor in the fact also that Tua's made for this type of weather as well, being where he's from. And what we haven't done in the past and what we're starting to look like we're doing is winning early. So if we're getting these home advantage heat games in, so if we have to go to those cold weather places, if we lose one or two of those, we still we'll hopefully have home field advantage throughout the playoffs, and then we can bring everybody back down here. That's something that we hadn't really done in the past. We always lost kind of early on, and then we'd have to go ahead and hopefully we can win in Tennessee, or hopefully we can win in Buffalo, and that wasn't happening.
All right, A-Rod, any final things? I got a lot of people in the background. I enjoyed hanging out with you this week, and it was fun.
Same here. I look forward to the next time. Yeah, I'll definitely get up with you guys next time, and I'm going to give a shout out to Jason. I'll be hanging out with his group SoCal for the Cincinnati game this
Jason Miller.
Thursday.
Shout out to them.
Shout out Jason Miller.
Yeah, I'll be in SoCal, so I'll check them out.
All right, A-Rod. Love you, brother. Be good, man.
All right, man. You too.
All right.
Take care, A-Rod.
All right, thanks.
All right, Miami Sports Music's #1 Miami fan morning show, Clock Blockers, right here on the Miami Sports Music Podcast Network. It is Victory Monday, and we are chilling here right now. And this is awesome. 245 people in the room, only 115 likes. Hit the like button. Hit the like button.
And you know what else?
And donate to the channel. Anybody who donates $5 or more, you're going to be entered to win a raffle, a giveaway. You're going to be entered into a raffle for a giveaway where I got like a buttload of really cool stuff from a lot of the sponsors this weekend. Maybe a mini helmet might be thrown in there. A lot of cool stuff. So make sure y'all do that. If you donate $50 or more to the channel, you will then in turn get triple the entries, which is awesome. Okay, so make it happen.
I just figured it out. I figured it out, Steven.
All right, let me bring in somebody else.
Cameron, my change of heart. I haven't smoked weed in a week.
Oh, so your head's clearing up.
Maybe that's what it is.
Maybe
that's what it is. I got a drug test coming up, and I haven't been smoking weed because the state of Florida, even though you got a medical card, you still have to pass your drug test for a job. Stupid.
I mean, that is so oxymoronic. Like,
no employee protection in Florida. That's stupid.
All right. Let's go to the next thing.
Timothy
Tagovailoa, Andrevius, my brother. So Andrevius was at our tailgate, and he was crunk, and he had a couple drinks, and he was feeling himself.
Shout out to our bartenders.
Oh yeah, it was good times yesterday.
Shout out to Vezasur.
Shout out to Vezasur. Shout out to Cameron. Shout out to Stephen D. The tailgate was a whole movie. It was great. I'm still like.
Tell the people that if they want it to come, they need to come to East 32, right? Like it's the best.
Yeah,
best.
come to. Can y'all change it? It's not East 32 anymore,
Stop
guys.
it. Listen, you don't know marketing, man. It's a vibe.
Look, he has shirts.
I know y'all have invested so much in East 32, but the stadium said, screw that. It's East 22 now.
Hey, actually, Cameron, you should hit up the stadium and be like, hey, can we just make this 32? Like, I'm going to be here forever.
I'm getting just to hang a 32 over the 22 sign next year.
That'll be good. That'll be good.
Now, you own that? Like, you lease it? Is that how it works?
No, it's first come, first serve. So I got to be there crack ass at dawn, Like,
I'd be so mad. Do you ever get there late and then somebody took it from you?
Never been there.
Can't afford to.
But
it happened once. It happened once, and I paid to do it $100 to move.
I'm surprised Steven don't make you late.
And shout out to
because he knows I would leave him.
Getting me ticket.
Yeah,
a ticket to the game.
Huh?
I said shout out to Batman too for getting me a ticket to the game.
That was a hell of a game to go to, man.
Yeah, it was amazing. I'm still a little tired.
Tell
from
people
yesterday.
all right, so start from the beginning. Start from the beginning, the tailgate in the morning, all the way through the game. What was the vibe like? What were you feeling? The game. I want to know it all. The people want to know.
We show up to the tailgate. Me, Von Joe, Von 954, one of Von Joe's friends, and Lewis, and Batman. And we show up, and it's just like, first off, Batman had a speaker. We had to walk from the yellow lot. He had a speaker from the whole time we were walking. It was like a 20-minute walk. He had Solo D's song on repeat, just blasting it. And Bills fans are just looking at us like,
with just a hater look.
How dare he? How dare he? And we just walking like, yeah, bums. You heard him, you bums. The whole way we're walking to East 32.
How many sunburnt Bills fans did you see?
Oh,
a
dude,
lot,
there were
a
lot of Red Bills fans.
You know what I was actually looking forward to that I did not get, and I think these Bills fans that travel are cowards. I saw nobody jump through a table.
Dude, we had tables ready too.
I saw nobody jump through a table, and I was disappointed by that. I wanted.
What
to
about
see
the
it
video
so
we
bad.
showed earlier today?
Was that at our stadium?
No,
I don't know.
I don't
think
it
that
was
at the
posted
stadium
yesterday. I don't know if it was at the stadium though.
But yeah, then we finally show up to East 32 and we just started drinking. We jump on Steven's show. We're talking to people. We're yelling at Bills fans. Y'all think, I know Nikki Smokes went viral, but y'all think that
Dave
was the
Portnoy
only one terrorizing Bills?
bro.
We were all terrorizing
Dave
Bills
Portnoy
fans.
retweeted it and said, this guy sucks. First of all, I love Dave Portnoy.
I was
love
scared
Barstool.
for Nikki
But man,
watching that
Nikki's
video.
my guy. Come on, bro.
We were terrorizing
guy.
Bills fans yesterday. It was an amazing. Well, Von Joe was actually nice to the Bills fans, not me. Everybody was a bum, a mother effer, and all this other stuff. I'm trying not to do the swear jar.
When
today.
Nikki was doing his thing, he said the P word, right? But he was talking to the phone, but the guy next to him thought he was calling him that. And he's like, F you. And Nikki's like, F you. And I was like, it looked like Chef from South Park.
Let's play it because it's too good.
Yeah, it was good. It was good
from
stuff.
The Barstool site. This is wild. Barstool made a whole thing about Nikki.
Bleacher Report did it. Barstool did it. I thought Dave Portnoy would like that kind of stuff.
He does secretly, I think.
I was going to say, like, he does that.
Hold on.
I'll also say that win must have brought Nikki Smokes back to life because I was sitting near him and he looked like he was just tired and dead at one point during the game. And then I guess the win brought him back, boy.
Enjoy that play home. Hey, fuck you.
Oh, you got to go earlier than that, Steven.
Yes, enjoy that play home. What's up? What's up? Let's go. Enjoy that play home. Enjoy that play home. Enjoy that play home. Enjoy that play home. Bitch ass. Enjoy that flight home.
He probably can't even talk today.
Enjoy that flight home. Hey, fuck you. Let's go.
Hey.
Enjoy that flight home.
Is that not Chef from South Park? He had a
up?
chef hat on and everything.
What's funny is that guy was cool. I met him a couple of times yesterday. He was real nice.
Cool. The guy he said, fuck you,
Nikki
dude?
was feeling himself.
Well, I think the guy thinks that he was calling him the P word. You know what I mean? Because he says it right
I mean,
when
he kind of
walks up
did.
on.
He kind of did, not directly, but
Yo, I'm dying. I'm dying. Oh my god.
I'm so happy that made the national media because they needed to know that we were being menaces to the
Hey.
Bills fans and that they did not have a fun trip.
Somebody, so
Was that
Cat for
Wilkins
Life-
giving
Cat for Life
vasectomies on the
wrote
field
a little
too?
bit ago, I saw. He said,
Was that
we
what?
gotta act like we've been here before, but we haven't.
I will
bro.
not act like I've been here before, Cap. Shut
I've
up.
never been here.
We've never been here before. He said
But-
we were 3-0 in 2018. Did we beat the Super Bowl favorite? Did we beat Baltimore when their quarterback threw for 4 touchdowns? Did we
beat
do
Bill
that?
Belichick?
No, we never have done. We haven't done this in our life. Stop downplaying this.
Andreas.
You will not downplay this and steal my joy. Screw you.
Andreas, was that Christian Wilkins giving a vasectomy to Josh Allen on the field?
Yes.
He tried to give him a lobotomy too, and Josh didn't like it. I think they got offsetting.
All right, I'm gonna bring in somebody else with.
No,
with,
only Allen got the penalty.
You're right.
It knocked them back 15.
I'm
What
actually
about
about to drop
Andreas?
out in a couple minutes.
That was a big.
All right, well, I'll
play.
bring this on, and then you can drop out whenever. Let
Totally
me bring him
worth
on, Mr. Clanging and Banging himself.
Oh God.
Von, what? Come on, Von Jones. What is this?
Why is he? Why is he
Pound weights,
Yeah.
Von Joe.
You need to work on your
Horrible
angles
timing.
of your camera, bro.
Look at Von Joe.
At least he's not wearing shorts.
No kidding.
Von Joe.
Hold on.
Those are 5-pound weights, bro. Stop it.
Short.
Roach.
Yeah.
Oh, what's up, my guys? You got horrible timing, Steven.
Oh my goodness. Hey man, what's up with you, buddy? How are
Yo,
you?
shout out to Jim. You clanging and banging it.
Oh, CF Fitness. And I'm just trying to work out those wings. And that
Dude, we ate a lot yesterday, bro.
appreciate you. So,
I drank a lot. Good God.
Vasa Sword. Shout out Chef Ju. I hate Chef Ju and those cupcakes. So
I hate him
delicious.
too. He like pressured me into eating a cupcake, and I didn't
And they
want to
were
eat a cupcake.
delicious. They were
And
It was
absolutely
delicious.
Here, I
And
got
the thing
something for
is,
you
once
guys.
you eat, hold on, Roach, when you eat one,
You hold on.
you have to eat another. You have to eat another.
Shout out to Chef Chew.
Oh, love it.
That's for Taylor,
And,
I
Love
just,
it.
the wrestling fan.
and
I
Cameron and those wings, bro. Those wings.
We had some.
I just
jerky
want
wings.
everybody on the panel to know Tua is him. Tua is him. He is showing
If
you
you're
he
under
is him.
38, you've never been here before.
Don't
Welcome
look
to
at the box
feeling.
score
You have
because
my-
the box
you
score was
have
not
my
that amazing
blessing
for
to
Tua.
get crunk, young fans. I don't know if people say crunk anymore, but I got what you meant, flip side. I appreciate it.
So it was just an amazing. It was an amazing
Listen,
win.
we
got them.
only had the ball on offense for like 20 minutes. So you have to take to a stat in that time constraint. Think about it. It's actually a pretty solid game, you guys. And we got 2 rushing touchdowns. Our first 2 rushing touchdowns of the season. Aren't you guys happy?
Hold on, bro. What are we talking about?
Hold
'Cause
on,
there's no
Andreas.
negativity
Somebody
here.
wants to get up here and talk to you, but you
Oh,
have
God.
a
They
disclaimer.
got 2 minutes. They got 2 minutes.
Are they allowed to say whatever?
Yeah.
They pay their own swear
No,
jar.
no,
All right.
no. There's no
He's gotta pay his own
negativity.
swear jar, but
There's
I
no
have a feeling he's
negativity.
going to get timed out. Is what I'm gonna say. But I'm gonna
There
let him
better be
out
no
with you,
negativity.
Andreas.
Hold on, I'm gonna leave if there's any negativity. I'm gonna let you know that now.
No, don't leave. Pay for him to get off.
No, I am gonna because I don't have the
Who do y'all
time
think it is?
or the energy for anybody to come up here crying like a little.
Listen, I got 1 minute. Come on. Jesus.
Welcome, Pete.
Here we go.
Good morning. Look. How you guys doing? This is what I want to say. I am so happy that you guys got together this weekend, had a good time, and it was amazing. Even after the win, it was something that I'm happy for you guys there. That I will say I'm happy
You're not
about.
happy?
Vaughn, Dre. I'm
He's
not
not a
happy
Dolphins
because
fan.
I
Clearly-
wish I
clearly
was
not.
there. I wish I was there, Steven, but I know this year I'm not gonna have time. Hopefully next season for sure. I'm there, season
Okay.
ticket holder for sure. I do with work. I can't go to the games this year, and that's what sucks, honestly.
Pete, real talk. Pete, come
Talk
to
to
the
me.
Cleveland game. I got your ticket. You can sit with me.
Listen, it's not even the money. It's not the tickets. It's
It
that
ain't
I'm
the
on a
money.
contract right now. I can't move nowhere from what I'm doing right now. It's my business decision. It sucks. I didn't even think I was gonna be here.
Roach.
Oh, wow. Sorry, I'm playing Madden.
Wait, what? How are you playing Madden? How you playing Madden? You're the producer.
Look, man, because I multitask, bro. I'm not in the gym lifting 20-pound weights. I'm over here.
Oh, I know you. Clearly. Who is he calling out? Clearly, he's not in the gym lifting 20-pound weights.
I ain't taking crotch shots in the gym, bro.
Rashad said, "Nope, not today, Peter." He used his
He
whole
can't lift
government
20-pound
name.
weights.
I can't
He
even do a
used his
push-up,
whole
bro.
government name. He said, "Not today, Peter."
Oh, God, sweet baby Jesus.
What are those? What are those?
But-
Are those 75? That's what they say.
Yeah.
They're probably hollow.
Dude, they're styrofoam. Stop it,
Yeah.
bro. You spray painted it black. They're styrofoam weights.
Seeing I don't own this gym, we all know that's not possible. But with that,
What do you
being
got
said,
under that hoodie?
Upsy daisy.
Wait a minute. Them pink socks you got on?
No, orange.
Those are pink.
Let's see. Let's see them.
Those are pink.
Those are pink, bro.
They have orange at the bottom, but they're pink.
Are you wearing pink socks in the
Hey,
gym?
I like pink. Pink's fine. I'm cool with pink.
Even if I was wearing pink, who's gonna stop me, Steven? Who's gonna come say something?
Chef Jim,
I could have came in here.
Stop you. That's what.
I could have came in here with a whole hot pink outfit. And what?
You won't do it. You won't. You won't wear it tomorrow in the gym.
Well, I won't because I don't have one. But I'm just saying.
Vanjo, you need to go find this YouTube called Buff Dude. You ever seen it?
Amazon. Send it.
You would like it. They do all
I
these
was about to
workouts.
say, let's find him a pink one.
A
And we'll
pink
send it to him.
wrestling singlet to wear to the gym.
First off, my wife is not gonna let me leave the house like that. So,
She knows.
Oh,
she don't want me advertise. She don't want me advertising to all these ladies out here. So.
He dressed you too, Vanjo?
Oh, Vanjo.
She does.
Vanjo. All right, I'm gonna bring the next person in while Vanjo is doing
Dude,
his
I just
set.
seen the Phoenix Suns New Jersey, their statement jersey. It looks nice.
All right, let me go ahead. Todd. Good morning, Todd.
Because they got
Good morning. Victory Monday, fellas. How y'all doing?
Monday. Let's go.
I tell you what, that game belonged to a lot of players. Ingram. But you notice the name that nobody heard? Hey, you notice the name nobody heard? Cater Kahoo.
Yes.
When you saw X go out with getting cramps, and Cater still was stepping up.
Dude,
Cater Kahoo played his. I'm not gonna get the swear jar this morning.
He played his ass off, man. And listen, the guy I was sitting with, man, we were talking about it, man. Where's X? Where's X? We started watching Kahoo. He was a blanket on his assignments, man. It was impressive to watch.
So is it time to get rid of Noah and Teddy then?
No, Noah is the slot, right? And he plays well.
Noah was inactive. Noah's inactive.
Needham's in the slot. Let Needham play in the slot.
Yeah, I'm saying Noah's like, if this guy is this guy, why do we need Noah now? Get rid of him.
We don't. He's sitting there dressing for.
I'll tell you what, Jones is dying to get back in because he's watching Cater's play. He knows his time is limited.
Here's what's great about that, dude, is that we now know we don't need, like, if he keeps progressing, there's a chance we don't need to pay two guys at top money. Like,
thank you, Rose.
But if he keeps progressing, one day we will need to pay him.
Yeah, but
we can get
5 years down the
right,
road.
exactly. So whether it's, I'm happy with him, man. Whether it's X or Jones, like,
and you also got to remember, you said 39 or 18 passes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tua did that in.
Yes.
All right. I've had a back injury before. I've had spinal surgery. Every now and then, the nerves will get pinched in my back, and my legs will go numb. So yes, I can see that happen.
Well, here's what's stupid about the investigation. It's not like the Dolphins have their own doctor that is sitting here determining who's concussed or not. That's a player association approved doctor that they assign, not the Dolphins. He has nothing to do with Miami. He decides who he's going to evaluate and who he's not. And he decided to evaluate him, and he determined he was good to come back. So the investigation has nothing to do with Miami. In my book, it has to do with that doctor. That doctor's under investigation.
But also, guys, what was our biggest fear of the first 4 or 5 games? That our offense would not be clicking because it's a new system.
Yeah.
Can you look at what we're doing in these first 4 games or 3 games? Can you imagine us 6, 7 games down the road after it starts clicking and we're more used to the offensive system?
We have seen throwing like crazy. We've seen a run game now. We've seen a defensive game. We've seen every type of thing we can, like, it's so well rounded.
We had 39 plays and scored 21 points. They had 90 plays and scored 17, and they're a juggernaut offense.
Mm-hmm.
That tells you a lot.
Dude, McGenius is real, man.
That tells you a lot.
McGenius is a real dude, bro.
Mike, big nuts, man. Big nuts.
Like,
but I tell you what, I'm not arguing about our defense one bit. They played their butts off. 90 plays in that heat. 90 plays in that heat is just, and they played all the way up to the last play.
And so what I feared, Todd, is like this quick turnaround, man. So I don't think I can really see Armstead taking, the next 2 weeks off because, like that toe injury is something serious, and he battled through it yesterday. But to your point, like 90 plays, man, the recovery from that, and then to turn around and play Cincinnati on Thursday. Oof.
That's gonna be a rough on defense. That's the rough part on the defense right there.
That's gonna be
it's gonna be very rough.
They spent a lot of time on that field.
Our offense will be rested though for them. Our offense got rest.
Yeah,
you're gonna have them go out against Cincinnati's defense rested.
But I think it was Steve and I, when we were sitting next together, we saw a stat that it was the first time in Lord knows how long that the Bills were losing in the fourth quarter. The fourth quarter.
And
so
one other thing that plays to our advantage next week, Joe Burrow is a statue. He is not a running quarterback whatsoever. Why do you think he leads the NFL or he's been sacked so much these last couple of years?
I wouldn't say he's a statue. It's not that he's a statue. He holds on to the ball.
Yeah.
Like he'll try to hold on to the ball to the last minute to let a play develop deep. Like he doesn't know when to get rid of it or when to just get out the pocket. He'll just sit there and wait and get hit.
His offense is trash too.
I hear Cincinnati fans already saying, "Look what we just did Sunday. Y'all are in trouble." Baltimore did the same thing to the Jets. And what happened to Baltimore?
Right.
All I know is where's Steven go?
And look at the Patriots, how close they were with the Ravens. So maybe the Patriots are better than we thought.
Hold on, somebody needs to stay. Speaking of somebody we thought who was good this year, and somebody needs to take Steven out of timeout so he could come take this whooping.
Wait,
thinking that the Raiders were actually good. The 0-3 Raiders.
He's still riding that wave though. He picks them every week, bro. But hey, he was making fun of me for saying Detroit. Remember? Every week I say Detroit, and he makes fun of me.
Oh, don't worry. I'm loving Detroit's record right now because El Capitan and the whole.
Look, he's in the background. I'm watching his face.
Hey, guys, all I got to say is that I'm not trying to hate on it, but last year we lose this game. Our defense would not have been playing all. McDaniel has something with these players.
Man, listen,
they play for him to the last
year. I don't care about last year. All I know is this year we're 3-0. We dancing, baby. Yeah.
Hey,
and by the way, that table thing was brought up on ESPN. Yes, it was in Miami that he did that table and missed it.
Cameron.
Yeah.
Today's a great day. You know why?
Tell me.
Dolphins are 3-0 on top of the AFC, right?
Don't bring up these orange men. Don't bring up these orange men.
Top 25.
Oh, God.
And we
nobody
haven't beat
cares.
nobody, but we got Clemson, Notre Dame, Wake Forest, and I think Pitt coming up.
Hey guys, is Mark been around this morning? I'm waiting to see Mark. I wanted Mark to be up here.
Mark was on. He was on TV yesterday.
He was on Miss Spins also this morning.
Hey Roach, I want to talk about what a travesty was laid on the Hard Rock Stadium on Saturday, and now I got to see Florida State ranked top 25.
Wait, Florida State is not ranked.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they are.
Oh, they are 3-0. You're right. Yeah, but talk about Middle Tennessee State. Let's not bring that up.
Let's not even talk about it. Let's be happy with the win yesterday.
So bad. You're right. We won't go there.
I'm just saying they need to for a loss like that. They need to get evicted from the Hard Rock. They need to get evicted.
Send them to Marlins Stadium, and maybe Donnie Baseball can coach their team instead of the Marlins.
Exactly.
Dude, I tell you what, Cameron, I want to know something. What was that stadium like when Tua completed that 3rd and 22?
I literally almost had a heart attack. I jumped so high, and it was absolutely bananas.
Todd,
like, it was crazy. It really was. Like, so we were sitting there, like, no joke, watching. It was 3rd and 27. Like, how we get so just get like 12, 15 yards, give Morstead a chance to pin him, right? Mm-hmm. And then you see him drop back, and you see a skinny post being run by Waddle, and everybody saw it. Like, everybody saw it. And if you go rerun the play, Craycraft was open on the left edge too, so he had 1 of 2 ways to go. And that's what I love about this play and this new Tua. He didn't give a damn. He went for it. He went for it all, and he nailed him in stride. And I that was just the vindication, the final, like, the vindication that I think that all the Tua haters needed to see to understand and realize maybe this is the guy.
I'm sorry to tell you, Cam.
So hold on, Steven.
He's not the guy.
Hold on, let me answer Todd's question also, because I was sitting next to Steven, right? And we're watching the play develop, and I look at Steven and I'm tapping him like, there it is.
You see it.
He launches it, completes it. My Apple Watch, if you have an Apple Watch, it lets you know when you're in a too loud area. Todd, the stadium erupted, and my Apple Watch was like, your surrounding area is too loud. It was giving warnings all game. My Apple Watch just kept going off that it was too loud in my area, and I'm hurting myself. It was amazing.
All right, man. Before I get timed out, I hear you. And Cam, I just want to go on that point. Look, fellas, I'm surprised and shocked we came out with the win just as much as you guys are. I guarantee it.
I love you, Pete.
I love all of you guys. And let me tell you what I do love about today. I'm happy that you guys are happy. But I got to admit, Pete's not happy, even after a win. I'm hearing, like, stuff this fan base is making up.
Of course, Pete's not happy. Pete's never happy.
Pete
is never happy. I understand that you're never happy, Pete.
Well,
no,
actually,
I'm not going to wait.
Oh, my God.
No, there's no need for you not to be happy. We beat Buffalo. And you talk about you're not happy. What are you talking about? Pete's not happy. Are you a Buffalo fan? Is that why you're not happy? Because I don't understand why you're not happy. Because only a $2 sock puppet that just got used and abused would not be happy right now. Because it makes no sense.
Can I just say why I'm not happy, Steven? I think you got an extra minute.
No. There's no need to.
I had to ignore this phone call. Hold on. So this is the issue that I'm having. I'm hearing, Cam, I'm hearing things like from this Tua near fan base. The butt fumble was on purpose. That's what saved the day. That is one of the craziest things. The butt punt. The butt punt was on purpose.
It was not done on purpose, but it helped us.
Everybody knows that wasn't on purpose.
How did it help us?
It was a mistake.
But I'm hearing like this whole 2 and here. It was on purpose, and that's what led us to win. It was smart by the coach. That's unreal to hear.
Nobody's saying that.
I was on Estefan's Twitter this morning, and that's loud and spewing all over the community.
When I was watching the game, the announcers were trying to say we should let Buffalo have the touchdown so we have time back to go down the field. That's what they were trying. Like,
but this is my issue, guys. Can I don't want to hear. You already had enough time, Vaughn. Get out of the gym. Go work out, buddy. Go work out, buddy. Do some reps, bro. Go do some reps.
Watch this.
So this is my issue, Cam and Steven.
As I talk.
My thing is, y'all don't want me to do the same thing that he guys does, because then it'll only get annoying. I won't let Roach talk. I won't let Cam talk. I won't let Steven talk. Matter of fact, this is what I'm going to do to these guys.
This is very easy.
No, this is exactly what I'm going to do.
Look at you're promoting it again, Steven.
Positivity.
I want to hear what you got to say.
Yeah.
Positivity. Negativity. Positivity. Negativity. Positivity.
I'm just saying. I gotta say it, Steven. You don't promote for anybody else but Pete for the timeouts.
That's not true.
I'm up here every day.
You got to breathe in positivity, Steven.
Look.
and then exhale negativity.
Hey, do you all realize if Tua
Joe,
wouldn't have
see you
been
later,
knocked
bud.
out,
Tell
if
that guy to
Tua,
work out. Now that the now that guy's out of here, nobody wants to hear him, bro. Honestly, nobody wants to hear that guy. So listen to me, guys, and listen to me. I'm the biggest Dolphin fan. I don't care what anybody makes you guys feel. Okay, I'm happy for you guys. I'm
How
not
are
that
you
happy.
not happy though? We are
Well,
undefeated.
no, I'm happy we are undefeated. So let me correct myself, Steven. I'm not happy that I don't feel comfortable with this offense. Like, I don't feel we can beat the Bengals. I don't even feel we can beat other teams that we're supposed to with this offense, Steven.
We beat the best team in the NFL.
I know,
Let him
Steven, please,
talk,
Steven, why are you rebutting and doing this? All I'm hearing is the Bills had 90 plays. Are you aware why the Bills had 90 plays? It's because Tua couldn't take advantage of the backups the Bills had on defense. Where's Waddle? Where's
Just get rid of him for the day. He can't ban me for the day. He can only give me 10-minute
Hey,
timeouts. Anytime you 10-minute timeout him, he 10-minute timeouts me.
you know, if Tua would not have been hurt, we would have driven down right before halftime and had another touchdown because he was 7 in a row. He was on fire at that time. And the reason we didn't have the ball is because they were doing nothing but short passes. We limited them in the long plays.
Another one. That's 20 minutes for Pete.
Hey, and Landry had less than 100 yards receiving.
Hey, oh man, I was gonna ask Steven what he thought about Cater in that game.
Mm-hmm.
Because this is an undrafted player, man. Noah's on the sidelines inactive, and this undrafted player is out there balling. And hey, that big hit, I got to give our Javon Holland credit too. Caused the fumble, and he hit that receiver so hard. Diggs was on his way to the sidelines right after.
Do you know how many plays he played? 92 plus 4 special team plays.
Yeah. Did you see what he said after the game to Cameron Wolf?
That he was tired?
Dead, exhausted. He is going to be the best safety in football within a year or so.
If he's not already there, I mean, he's definitely in the conversation. Yeah. 3.
Dude, I just can't believe the way we played on defense. No, and by the way, Cameron, remember what you talked about Ingram going down and making that play?
Yes.
That's after missing a tackle and being on the ground after missing the quarterback all the way in the on the ground. He gets up after trying to tackle Josh Allen and goes down and makes the play.
And so I'll shout out Pete because Pete watched the game, watched the replay because Tua did more in that game than I think he did in the past 2 games in terms of putting his team in positions to win. It was really masterful. So anyway.
I tell you what, though, I don't want to see another quarterback sneak with Tua. Mm-hmm. Dude, did you see him get folded up?
Yeah.
I was like, oh, man, he came out of that hurt. You could see when he was walking back, he was hurt.
It's pretty rough. Hey, listen, Todd, we got to let you go. We got other people.
All right, buddy.
Man, but I appreciate your feedback.
Hey, fins up. Y'all take care.
Yeah, bud. So, Cameron, just so you know, I'm leaving at 11.
So am I.
So, Steven, you got to be back by 11.
I'm trying to leave now.
Who's next? Got. There you go.
Bring up 2 at a time. There you go.
About time.
2 at a time. I was about to click on Mark, but I changed my mind.
What the French toast? What's going on?
I'm messing with you.
Is Mark back there?
Yeah.
Let's bring him up.
Poor Mark. Oh, shit.
Bring up Mark too, man.
Mark.
Please.
Yeah, I want to hear Mark. Hey, Mark, how you doing, bro?
Hey, good morning and congratulations on the big win yesterday. That was an awesome football game.
It wasn't.
Thank you, Mark.
Pardon?
Oh, wait. I forgot, Mark.
Roach, thank you so much. I needed that intro. No, like I said, hearty congratulations to you guys. It was a great football game. Just amazing amount of guts on both sides. And you guys got scoreboard, and that's the way it works. I will make no excuses. I will not cite anything else other than the fact of scoreboard, because that's when it all is done and over with. That's what counts.
You're a true
And I
fan,
thought
and I
you're
appreciate that,
and
Mark.
I want to make a couple of additional points, though. In the offseason, I thought that the Melvin Ingram pickup was just an awesome pickup for the Dolphins because he gives the Bills fits. And again, yesterday, 2 sacks, made some great plays. And if Javon Holland does not make the All NFL team, it is a joke. What an incredible sack that he had in strip on Allen, giving the ball to the Dolphins. So they got that great field position for the touchdown early. And I got to compliment a defense that's on the field for 90 plays and did what they did. Their speed on defense impressed me more than what I thought they had. And from the Bills' standpoint, the Bills played the only offensive style that they could to stay in that football game. They were going to be outclassed on defense. I mean, it showed. The Dolphins were 3 for 3 in the red zone, and when it really counted, Waddle split the 2 backup safeties and made the huge play on 3rd and 22, biggest play of the game in my opinion. And I think the Heat to a certain degree had its effect because 9 times out of 10, Josh Allen's going to complete that pass to McKenzie in the end zone. He was gassed at the end at the end of the game. So anyway, I just wanted to come up and say props to the Dolphins. Great win for you guys. And all I can say is the winner goes to spoils and enjoy this week.
No, appreciate it, Mark. That's
Shout out to you, Mark.
You're a good
I thought
friend
you
of
was
the
about to
show.
say hands up for a second.
We appreciate your feedback always, man. You're a friend of the show.
Yeah, any Buffalo fan who comes up and says you guys didn't deserve the win yesterday, they need to re-examine.
That's Pete.
Well,
Pete's a Dolphins fan.
Pete's
a Dolphins fan.
No, we love.
So
Pete,
I do have a question for you guys, though. From a point of, obviously the weather and the heat took an effect on both teams yesterday. Both guys had guys going out in and out of the game.
We're abandoning you at 11, Steven, both of us.
What's the recovery? What's the recovery look like for the Dolphins? I know they play in this weather all the time. They practice in it all the time. But is today going to be today's going to be a therapy day, and is Tuesday an off day, or are they going to move the off day to Friday? Because
there's no off day.
McDaniel said they're working today.
They're working today.
They therapy, of course, to get people to the rest of the recovery.
Yeah, there's no off days on a Thursday night.
They're probably all sitting in the classroom with IVs in them right now. Just
IVs in the ice bath. But they travel Wednesday. There's a full pad practice Tuesday. They travel Wednesday to Cincinnati.
Right. I bet that weather's going to feel amazing to them being in.
Oh my God! Now the Bengals did come back yesterday. They handled the Jets pretty easily. And I was listening to some of the Jet YouTubers yesterday, and they were like beyond disgusted.
With who?
Well, they got Joe Flacco. It's Joe Flacco, man. Like, what do you?
Hey, I hope Robert Seller's keeping all those receipts.
Right?
Yeah.
Hey,
like
Steven,
it's like having it's like imagine if Teddy Bridgewater was our quarterback right now.
Which actually brings me to a question.
Last year, I was like, oh, Teddy. This offseason, I was like, Teddy kid's better than Tua. I was wrong. Teddy's nowhere. Teddy looked horrible.
In the game yesterday, but
they're going to win on. They win on Thursday. They'll have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Teddy.
Teddy needs to just go. Like, I don't know what you do with.
You got to get out of here, Cam.
Yeah, Roach, Steve. I got to run. Mark,
love you, brother. Be good, man.
Take care. Have a good day. I'll see you later this week.
You too. So anyway, back to my question. Maybe do the Dolphins promote Skyler now and bench Teddy?
I see. I totally see Skyler getting activated for this game, no matter what.
We need to cut Teddy. We need to just get him out the building.
I don't
I
care
never want to see that guy in the Dolphins jersey again.
The money's already gone, whether he's sitting on the bench or not.
Right,
so just
exactly.
get him out of here.
Get him out of here. Like, it's wasting space right now. He's taking reps.
Go ahead and send
dude was sleeping on the bench, Steven. They showed it in the game. He's literally taking a nap, and then they come over to him and said, "Hey, you're in." And then he gets up. Like it was sad. I was just like, "Oh my God." It was like Jay Cutler 2.0.
Was he sleeping on the bench for real?
He might as well have. His eyes are open, but he was asleep. I've seen it in the Navy. People sleep with their eyes open.
He had this look. I was watching the game on TV, of course, and he really looked like he was out of it when he came into the game. It was weird.
He looked like he didn't.
I know his
belong.
performance
He did
didn't show.
like
It was
football
lackluster at best.
Right. Oh, and you heard Josh Allen's being evaluated for his thrown hand?
Yeah, no, actually his finger's fine. He bumped it on a helmet, I think, towards the end. I don't know if it affected that pass or not. I just think it was the culmination of the pressure that he was under all day.
The pass was not deflected. I seen that
No, it was
angle.
not. No, I'm not saying it was deflected. I'm just saying he may have banged his finger somewhere. He may have been hurt. Remember the play before that where he got stuffed? I forget who it was that stuffed him at the 2 when he tried to put it in. And
That was Baker and Roberts.
on that
Oh my
play.
goodness. Baker
Landon
played
Roberts made a good play, Von Joe.
game yesterday. Yeah.
So the whole day when Landon Roberts made a play,
Steven,
we were like, "Oh, Landon Roberts."
I'm laughing at these people or this person watching on Facebook talking trash to me, but they don't even realize. I'm not even gonna say their name or show it because they don't even realize nobody can see what they write unless they're on Facebook. So you're literally just writing to yourself. So, congratulations on talking to yourself.
Just watch when y'all rewatch the tape. Look at Jerome Baker.
I like that guy. He's a cool guy.
Jerome Baker was.
I'm sure
all
he
over the
is.
field yesterday.
Most people you see their comments like they rub you the wrong way, but then when you meet them in person, they're cool.
How many tackles did he have, Mark?
13.
When I say he was flying, he was flying.
Hey, you know who we shut? You know who we shut down? We shut down Von Miller.
Yeah, Miller had no sacks,
zero tackles,
no pressures, no tackles, no nothing. Rousseau had a sack and a half and 3 tackles for loss and stuff. So that deal, that trade's looking pretty good. But yeah, but that was really a good performance against Miller. And Miller gave props. I don't know if you had a chance to read it, but Miller gave props to the Dolphins. So they played a great game. You know, it was a tough loss, and you know, he gives them their props. So you're getting respect from the Bills side, and I think that's the ultimate of respect that the Dolphins are gaining now around the league.
All right, Mark. Anything else before I let you go there, bud?
Nope. Thanks a lot for the time.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you for coming on. All right, Rashad. Anything else you'd like to add before I bring on the next couple of people?
No, yeah, good. I'm just happy.
Me too, buddy. 3-0, undefeated, man. Undefeated. All right, buddy. Have a good one. All right, let me bring in the next couple of people. I'm gonna bring in Sharif, and I think this is Crypto.
Well, it's like 2 minutes to 11, so I gotta bounce. So.
All right,
Hey,
Roach.
what's up, guys? Go ahead,
All right,
Crypto.
see you guys.
All right,
go
Roach.
fins up.
Take care,
Syracuse
bro.
top 25.
You good,
Roach?
Hurricanes suck. See ya.
What's going on, gentlemen?
Oh man, it's been good, man.
I'm great, man.
My prediction is still intact, but how I said the first 5 games is going to go like last season when I predicted, as far as the record that I predicted before the season started. So it's pretty good. I said we were going to go 4-1 in the first 5 games, so we're on track to that.
So here's what I think, right? So the Miami Dolphins have the Cincinnati Bengals on Thursday night, right? And so after that, they then will have 10 days off, and then we go to New York versus the Jets, all right? When we face them, we win there. We'll then be 5-0, right? We'll be 5-0. I did that math right. Yes. Then we got the Vikings and the Steelers back to back.
I hope so, Steven.
6-7. Okay. After the Steelers game, is it Detroit after that?
Yes. Detroit is after the Steelers. Yeah. I think we played them early November, late October.
I'm pulling up the schedule. Dolphins schedule.
It should be the last day of October, last game of October, or the first week of November.
Yeah, so we played Detroit after that. And then after Detroit, you got you got Chicago, Cleveland, Houston. Okay, so that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're going to be 12-0 by the time we go to the West Coast. I'm throwing that out there right now, and I'm calling it. I did it last year. I said the only game I was worried about was Cincinnati. Was Tennessee. I'm not worried about anybody until we go to the West Coast. So I'm going to call it now. Hot take. Dolphins go 12-0.
That's what
Then
I'm
why
talking.
why would you stop there then, Steve? And if you
Because
and you're not worried about nobody, so we go to the West Coast,
here's the
then
deal.
you
I'm
should
not.
be saying we should
Hold
run the
on,
table,
hold
go
on,
20
hold
and
on,
0.
hold on.
You should
This
be on
is
Iceman's train.
hold on. This is where I'm getting at. Okay, I'm not ready to quite say anything after that because, okay, I think that the Dolphins that's a West Coast trip, and that's 2
Shouldn't
West
matter.
Coast weeks back to back. I'm just
Shouldn't matter.
But if we get through those 2 weeks and we end up 14 and 0, we're doing it. We're doing it.
I'm really not looking that far, but I appreciate you
Yeah,
guys'
because
enthusiasm.
every game is week to week. Every week is a different
Yeah,
game,
so
different
so for
schedule,
me, right?
different team, different.
Um,
Yeah,
Crypto knows where I'm going with this. Steven, we're gonna talk about, like I said, we're gonna talk about film and the McDaniel scheme.
yeah.
I know.
Because like I said, I predicted 4-0, and and the show is gonna be fun because we'll be able to ban people. You'll be able to ban me on my own show when we're 4-0. So my thing is
Wasn't it
this:
0
we're
and
gonna do
4
this in
instead of 4
fun.
and 0? Didn't you predict that they would go 0 and 4?
No, that was Epps.
Okay. All right.
I said we was going to
So
win the first 4 games and lose to the Jets. So
well, I know definitely. I came on every time, and I was telling the people why I had this confidence. And once again, on that show, I will show why Engel is a superstar for this team.
Sharif, I'm gonna shoot for next Monday that you host the show. Which means
Sure, you got to go 4-0 first.
you can't get day bans, but you can get 10-minute timeouts.
day
You
bang,
can't get day
10
ban
minute
just
time.
like a regular host. Okay, for one
So
day.
the thing is, right? I
Yeah,
look at that once again. Tyreek Hill, I compare him to Kevin Durant coming to Golden State, and I said it would take
that's
about
a
10,
good
11
comparison, right?
weeks for the NFL to adjust. That's their problem. I'm not even including Tua. You got to cover 120 yards with Waddle and Tyreek on the field. I'm sorry, that's the NFL's problem. The defense. I wanted to see if Boyer needed Alexander's help or if he needed Flores' help. Obviously, when he went into the cover 2 with 2 safeties back, that's a great adjustment against Buffalo. I love that adjustment. Sending 4, meaning we went into a 4-3 yesterday. And I love it because our defense is able to do it. So I love how Boyer adjusted, and I love that. The third thing is this defense over the past 3 years was always a bend but never break. We gave up a ton of yards every year for the under Flores. We've given up a ton of yards, but we've never broken. I think this defense has a name for itself now. It's a bend but never break defense, and it can be opportunistic
Right.
and get turnovers. I think we have to now understand what we've had now for 3 years. We've grown with this defense, young now old.
Mhm.
Christian Wilkins has grown before our eyes. Uh, this is a bend but not break defense. And my final thing is, um, us being a Kevin Durant, a Steph Curry, a Klay Thompson type of offense. I'm afraid. Um, I'm gonna say it now that Cincinnati, there's 4 fouls that they gave us last year. Wilson is not with the team, but they clipped Wilson. And it was a dirtier play than Edmonds' play. It was a dirtier play than Tua's play yesterday. I don't want people to think we've forgotten Cincinnati. And that's all. And we will crush them for the 4 plays that caused Flores to lose his mind. I don't want just to slip that by, Steven. So that's my take.
Hey,
Look,
Sharif, allow me to add a couple of adjustments to your 120 yards. Actually, it's 170 yards because of 50 yards of sideline to sideline they still have to cover.
Oh
So that's more
yes.
yardage they have to cover. It's 170 yards
And
of
that's why
field
they're
play that they have to
blown.
cover.
And that's why the safeties and the corners are blown. They're freaking getting cramps all over the. They got. Do you know that Baltimore corners ran 6,000 yards trying to cover us?
Exactly. And then Sharif, on top of it, let's multiply it by Waddle and Hill a piece. So that's 340 yards of
That's Steph
yardage
Curry and
they have
Klay Thompson
to
type
cover.
of area. That I'm telling you, that's
Exactly.
Golden State Warriors type. They say best thing on show on turf, bro. We've passed Kurt Warner. We've passed greatest show on turf, bro. And we don't need Marshall Faulk.
Right. You don't even need North Shore, exactly, because even though Isaac Bruce and Torrey Holt was quick, but nothing like the speed that we have now on the perimeter. Exactly. That's our
So
identity. A lot of people don't believe that we have an identity yet. We have the identity. It's
yes,
just a
and I
matter
think
of executing.
the defense has just grown on us, and I think we expect the 150 yards, 4 sacks, 2 turnovers. That will never be with this defense. We allow yards, we clamp down within the 20, we clamp down when it's red zone, and that's what this defense is. And for me, I appreciate that because I realize that deep into games, and when it counts, Boyer's willing to dial stuff up to get the ball out of your hand and for us to make the tackle and bring the guy down to the ground.
Our defense forced them to play real bad clock management. It was our defense that had them in shambles. Well, the clock management sucked. So our defense forced that on them.
Mm-hmm.
They couldn't manage the clock to save their life out of the last 2 minutes of the first half and definitely the last 2 minutes of the second half.
You wanted to say something, Steven?
Yeah, I was going to say I got a couple of other people in the back room. Any final things you want to say before I let you guys go?
Yeah, sure.
No, we like my title said, we're on our way to the perfect season. You can win. We can win ugly and still have a perfect season. Let's not forget that the 72 Dolphins had a couple of ugly wins in that season. So along the way, you can be perfect and still win ugly.
We're the best team in the NFL right now, without a doubt.
Exactly. So now is not the time to be down because this was an ugly victory.
We're the best
the perfect
team in the NFL.
Has won.
We're the best
ugly
team in
games
the NFL,
before,
and we haven't even played our best football yet.
And I'll break it down. My final take to break that down is we haven't seen the best of this offensive line. Yeah. Right now, I'm telling you, Chris Greer hit on Connor Williams. Connor Williams is going to be a Pro Bowler. The 2 Edmonds runs, Connor Williams moved this guy and turned him to the right for an open hole for Edmonds to run right through. That guy is a Pro Bowler.
Look, Connor Williams playing center has been a tremendous upside. My biggest disappointment at the moment.
It was a couple of high snaps in there early in the game, but we overcame it. That was the key,
bro. I don't care. He moves you out of the way. It's the reason why Dieter went to the bench.
My biggest disappointment would be Jalen Phillips, because I thought he was going to eat this year, and he's
a late bloomer, Steven.
Well,
he's a late bloomer.
Look,
it takes him to the 5th game before he gets started.
The Sun beat up everybody yesterday, but in our suite there were people, including Solo, Von Joe, and I, and we were like, Phillips looks exhausted. Like he just looked bad. He looked exhausted.
But he should be He played in the University of Miami. It shouldn't be a problem to him.
I know, but that's why I'm like, and you know what? Let me say something. I don't want to say he played bad. He just has not played up to the potential or what we thought he was going to do this year.
Okay.
I'm not going to say he played bad. That's let me retract that statement. But he has been disappointing. Very.
I'm going to say this,
so
Steven.
Far so good.
If you guys was here from Patrick Graham days, that's the first time Flo came in. He explained packages, meaning sometimes Phillips is going to hold that left tackle just so Holland can get around and strip it.
And Batista, you're a moron.
Hold on, you got to follow me. Follow me, bro. This is a package where I know I'm not getting the sack. I'm holding up the left tackle. I'm being asked in these first 3 games to hold up a player so Holland and Jones can get around and strip it so Ingram can pick it up. That's a package. So I want you guys to just understand, it's not my package today to get 3 sacks. It's going to be it soon.
Yeah, but Batista, why don't you go back to freaking North Korea, you moron?
So I just want you guys to understand the packages that I'm
talking to.
Batista, that Batista idiot in the chat. So that's so Steven,
He's
you're gonna
he's
see
a
Phillips.
fascist.
See
Crypto,
what's gonna
calm
happen
down.
to Phillips
Forget the
is
chat
you're
for a
gonna
minute.
so
He
Phillips
just
is gonna
triggered
get
you. He just triggered you. Don't let him do that.
so Phillips is gonna end up getting the matchups he's gonna get, and he's gonna win in the upcoming weeks, guys. The thing is, the packages recall that Phillips could not win these matchups, so he won his holding up the left tackle matchup, so Jones and Holland can blitz and run free, or Ogba can run free, Mike or Ingram can run free. That's a package scheme which asks
All right.
Steven to hold someone up so crypto can get around. So Steven understands he's not gonna have an explosive game. Yeah. If you guys can understand what I'm saying.
All right, Sharif, Crypto, I love you guys. Y'all be good, okay?
Love you, Steven. I'll see you in a couple of weeks.
All right, man. Yes,
I
you
see you.
will. It'll
I
be a
see
lot
you
of
at the
fun.
MetLife Takeover.
The MetLife Takeover, cuz it's going to be great.
Take over.
Yep.
Take care, guys.
All right, man. All right, let me bring in a couple of actually before I bring I got Triple S and Estefan before I bring you guys in. Okay, I'm gonna bring this person in real quick. Okay, what's up, Pete? How are you?
Man, happy I'm up here with you by ourselves, man.
Hey,
I
look.
really appreciate that.
So Pete, let me ask you a couple questions, okay? Before somebody does something. By the way, I'm hosting by myself, so you can't kick me. Don't kick me off because I'm hosting by myself. What I will tell you is, okay, be honest with yourself. Are you? I'm not questioning you. I'm merely making this point for some of the listeners, okay? Because I do try to defend you, okay, and I get killed for it sometimes. But you're my boy, right? Are you not happy we're 3-0, Pete?
I don't think you guys understand. I'm happy.
No, answer the question, Pete.
I said I'm happy we are 3-0. But that doesn't mean, you see, Steven, this is what people don't understand. When a fan doesn't think he has a franchise quarterback, the fan really isn't going to ever be happy. Only the wins could we won, so I'm happy. I'm shocked, but I don't think we have our franchise guy.
I disagree with you, bro. He has proved through 3 games that he can light it up when he needs to light it up. He can play when he needs to play. He's been a leader on the field. He's been a leader off the field. This man has done everything he's needed to do, Pete. Everything.
Steven, you see, when you say it like that, it sounds like he's done everything you need to do, because when you look at the final result,
games this year,
we're
this man has
3-0.
put us in positions to win. And don't get it wrong. And don't get it twisted. There are other reasons that we have won these games because it is a team concept.
You know
Football
what,
is a
Steven?
team game.
You know what, Steven? The issue here is, man, I got to be honest. I think we should have blown out the Bills. When you really think about it, this team is built right now in position to literally blow out a team like the Bills. Our offense with Waddle and Hill, where were they, bro?
Think about it. It's our 3rd game, okay, as this offensive group together. The defensive side, by the way, has been adjusting to Byron Jones not playing there, as well as, a couple of injuries or people, held up. And so the thing that I need you to think about, this team put up 62 or 72 points. I think it was 62 points through the first 2 games. And by the way, their first 2 games were against the Titans and were against the Rams. Okay. They killed both of them, straight demolished them. Okay. And so we held them to 19 points. Like, that's impressive. You can't tell me that a team that are considered the number 1 Super Bowl, the Bills, by all accounts on every major network were said, hey, look, the Bills are the number 1 Super Bowl contender.
Yeah, but you
got
to
we held them
admit,
to 19 points.
Yeah, but that's fine. We held them to 19 points, Steven.
It's amazing.
It felt like it really isn't. It really isn't, Steven. Please don't try to sell me that dream right there, because I'm not on that boat. I don't have to
sell it to you, bro.
I'm just saying, like, look, the defense allowed the Bills to run 90 plays, or take it backwards. This is how you can take it. The defense allowed the Bills to run 90 plays, or our offense didn't do enough to stay on the field to keep the Bills from running 90 plays. And my issue is more so on the offensive side of the ball, that we could not sustain drives at all and get
in the
this
chat.
defense could have played
People
better.
in the chat. How many drives did we have? We had 6 drives as an offense yesterday.
Exactly.
And we scored on 3 of them. We scored on 3 of them, cuz.
Okay, but one of those drives were right there in the goal line that we scored off of Josh Allen turnover. So mark that one away. That was almost like not a drive. So that's not even considered a drive. We got the ball. So we had 4 drives. So we had 4 drives. And you know why? Because Tua could not sustain drives. And then our defense could not get Josh Allen off of the field. It wasn't like I'm hearing things, Steven, and this is what's driving me crazy. I'm like I said, I'm happy we're 3-0, Steven. I'm shocked we're 3-0. I had us right now at maybe 0-3. I had us starting 0-4. So the fact that we're 3-0, I'm already shocked and happy. I don't think people understand that. But the concerns of this team moving forward are still the same. That's the issue. Where was Waddle and Hill in the beginning when they were wide open and Tua was checking it down? You see what I'm saying? These guys were still open. Watch when the film comes out.
P, I love you. I love you. You were calling for Teddy over Tua, bro.
And I will still. And I want Skyler over Teddy. Because I don't think
that Teddy's better
you guys
than
are
Tua?
gonna you know what you guys are gonna do? I could get Tua's worst drive yesterday. I could get Tua's worst drive from this season.
Ain't nobody else on this panel, cuz, except me and you. And I'm sitting here telling you, I'm asking you, you would take Teddy Bridgewater over Tua Tagovailoa?
I will. I truly
You're
will.
Crazy, Pete.
I know it sounds crazy, but you can't just do that to that man for one drive in the middle of a game when the whole defense is already heated and playing good, and Teddy comes off of the bench, and you guys expect this guy to just go out and ball out? You got to give him at least 3 drives. He would have done better than Tua. And that's my honest opinion, bro. I truly believe that. Look at Jacoby Brissett. Why are the Jacoby Brissett guys silent? Brissett is doing and handling his business in Cleveland. He's looking good.
Are the Cleveland Browns 3-0? They are not, sir. The Miami Dolphins are.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm happy about that, but I'm concerned about the trajectory of where this team is offensively. I see bigger potential offensively for us, and it's being held back still by our quarterback, Steven. Please.
The reason that we won yesterday, part of it was Tua Tagovailoa. Because I'm telling you, if Teddy had stayed in that game, that was a straight L, cuz.
The reason why we won yesterday, the way I feel, it was more so the Bills' miscues. They lost the game. They missed the field goals. You see what I'm saying? Like, one play is the only play I could sit there and think about that actually, made my heart hurt for a bit with pain because I was so ecstatic. And the same thing could be said with everybody. 3rd and 22. Who saw that coming to Waddle? Nobody.
They converted on 3rd and 22.
Play. And that's the reason we pretty much won the game.
Tua put it on the money.
He did. That's the reason we pretty much won yesterday, because of Tua and that one play to Waddle. I got to give it up. But that still doesn't mean I'm not concerned.
Admitted it.
I admitted it. One play, just like we won with the luckiness of Tua's play in the fourth quarter versus the Ravens.
Is, Pete, their plays. It comes down to making plays. And the Miami Dolphins made somebody pay this swear jar. Miami Dolphins made
real quick before you kick me out. That's
bro.
True. That's true. But Steven, the first 3 quarters versus the Ravens, where was this offense? The first 4 quarters of this Bills game, where was this offense? It's struggling. We need better. That's my only concern. And I think you guys are going to be like in a lot of pain when this losing starts, because if this offense stays the same and we cannot sustain drives, that means we're not putting up points, Steven. Where don't you understand? If we can't put up points, how are we going to win? Our defense is not playing as good as the other fan bases are not scared of our defense. We're allowing everybody to go big on us.
Dude, everybody has been put on notice. The NFL's put on notice, cuz the Dolphins are for real. The Dolphins are for real, and they're here, bro.
You're right. Our defense is it's a turnover. We get turnovers, but we just allow too much.
We said last week on this show, Pete, that it does not matter what the defense gives up. It doesn't matter what Tua does. If the Dolphins win the turnover game on Sunday, we win this fucking game. And that's exactly what they did, bro. That's exactly what they did. What else do you want?
I want this quarterback to show me he's it
He
at some
is.
point.
You're not
Until
seeing
then,
it.
nobody's seeing it, Steven. Don't act like you're seeing it.
Bro, this man has the most passing yards in the NFL right now in the NFL. He does. I'm pretty sure he has the most touchdowns in the NFL.
Did he even throw for a touchdown? He didn't even throw a touchdown yesterday.
He did
Not
throw
even
a
for
touchdown.
one.
He did. He was one. He threw one touchdown, and then he drove the ball down the field and let my boys get it in the
Who did he
backfield.
throw
What do
the
you
touchdown?
want?
'Cause that's crazy. I can't even remember his touchdown pass. It was only Chase Edmonds that
You're
scored twice.
blinded, Pete. Because you're blinded by your hate, bro. You I don't use this word loosely because I think it gets labeled way too much. But you're my brother, and I need you to come to the light. And bro, you sound like a hater. You sound like a hater. You do. Because if you were not a hater and you were just being straight objective, I think you would have remembered that one touchdown he threw. And number two, you also have to realize the Dolphins are in a position, in my opinion, they haven't been in my entire life. They're not. The last time the Dolphins were this good was 1985, in my opinion. And I wasn't alive then. I wasn't. That's the last time the Dolphins were this good. Have they started out 3-0? Yes, but they haven't beat the teams they beat, and they definitely haven't been this daggone good.
I just think we could have done a lot better offensively. I'm hearing, like our defense is another
Pete,
concern.
you know what?
That's getting bad now.
Pete, that statement, the Dolphins could have done better than what they did. I don't think people will argue with you with that. As a matter of fact, I said on the show this morning that I don't think the Dolphins have made their best. They have not played their best football yet, and that's scary. They did play their best football in the fourth quarter of the Ravens game. They did do that. Yeah, but if that's what their ceiling is, if that's what the best is, bro.
Yeah, you guys. Look, this is on paper. On paper, it sounds good. We rub away all the issues.
I need you to get. I need to bring you over to the side because I'm telling you now.
Trust me, I'm trying. But games like this is not what's going to get me there, Steven.
Bro, what do you mean games like this? We just had the biggest game in the last 25 years with this franchise.
Steven, are you aware we can replicate? Listen to what I'm telling you clearly, because I love you and I love all of you, even the Tuaneers. Somehow you guys are blind.
By the way, Justin Vandenberg says the Dolphins currently have the third overall offense and fourth in scoring, and Tua is second in passing and third in touchdowns.
And he's played against the banged up, missing pieces New England Patriots, the same thing against the Ravens, and now the Bills. This is expected, but he should be leaping. He should have had 4 touchdown passes yesterday. That's what I'm saying, Steven. Like, look, this is what I was going to say before you read that comment. Steven, we can replicate the 1972 undefeated season, and if Tua still looks like Tua we've had, I'm going to be happy we won the Super Bowl, but I'm still going to think if we've had the same Tua, he's not our franchise guy. We're just going to replicate the 72 season. I look, Steven, I've seen wide receivers go up in the air, jump up, running at full speed, land on their head, and get back up, right? Bounce right back up. Tua, I got blocked on TD's show, bro. Because I said Tua is soft. I said Tua is soft. I know, but I said Tua is soft from getting concussed off of that soft push.
Pete, let me tell you something, Pete.
That was not a hard push.
Hold on, Pete. I'm not going to block you because I let everybody come on my show. I feel like everybody has a right to come on the show, on my show. No, I do think.
No, I didn't mean block. I got timed out. That's what I meant to say. Sorry.
Well, look, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. People timed you out on my show.
Moderators, yep.
Yeah, like it's what it is. Now, what I will tell you is, is the way you're sounding is very haterish. Okay, not ish. You sound like a hater, not even ish.
You know what? You know why?
I said what I said because if you cannot remember the touchdown, or I think you're seeing it through black and white glasses. You're not seeing it through a colored lens.
You know what, Steven, are you aware that you didn't want to say the guy's name that scored? It was River Craycraft. Bro, I already knew that. But where's our guys? Where's Waddle? Where's Hill?
Dude, this team
This is the issue. They went from getting like 30 targets last week. This is the offense.
They had to do it at the end of the fourth quarter last week. We did everything we needed. All right, so Pete, I'm not going to sit here and go back and forth with you.
I'm just saying, you're calling me a hater, but because Tua is not a franchise quarterback, we're not winning despite of his errors.
Everything you just said is false. Everything you just said was false.
I said we're not winning because of Tua. We only won that Ravens game, but we didn't win the Bills because of Tua. Oh, that third down. That's why we won the game.
If Teddy plays the rest of that game, we lose. We straight lose.
How do you feel that way?
Plays the rest of that game
because you're a Teddy hater. You're a Teddy hater. You're not willing to give him an extra drive.
I don't want to.
Exactly.
I don't want to.
Exactly. Just like you guys admit you're Teddy haters, I admit I am a Tua hater. He is not good. He's not the guy for this team.
Wrong,
bro. I don't understand if you guys understand football. He is not taking advantages of teams' weaknesses. Hill and Waddle should have scored with all their backups out. I don't want to hear any more excuses. It is what it is, Steven. That's what's going on. You guys are only letting it ride now because we're 3-0, bro. Listen to me. If we were 1-2, this fan base will be screaming Tua out of here, bro. I put that on everything I love.
Okay. Is you finished or is you done?
I could keep going. Look at this fan base.
Oh my God.
Look how they be trying to go at me sometimes, Steven.
Okay. I have other people that want to get on. Let me get them on.
Have a blessed day. We're 3-0. No matter what I say, AFC East, we're the Kings at the moment. Blessed day to you guys.
Thank you. Pete's going to give me a heart attack, cuz. Pete's going to give me a heart. Oh, Brian kicked you off, Pete. He's still in the back room, so. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Let me bring on a couple of other people. I'm going to bring on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to bring on 5 people because you guys are going to be the show for the rest of the day. Triple S Podcast, Estefan, Manny, Lewis, and my man Batman. What's going on, people?
Can I get on real quick?
Batman, you sound bad. Go out and come back in, Batman. Go ahead, Manny.
Hey, so I just want to, I don't know if an apology is in place, but can I just say we cooking buffalo. Cooking buffalo.
Cooking buffalo. Chefing at the hard rock. And we putting on a show. D-O-L-P-H-I-N. 60 minutes in the game. We be playing to the end. And we see
this song lives all the time.
Cooking buffalo. Chefing at the hard rock. And we putting on a show. Let's go.
Cooking buffalo.
Let's go. Cooking buffalo. Let's go.
You want me to let the song play out? Manny feeling it now.
Fresh up off the wind, we was down but made it back. Purple smoke up in the air, that's that Ravens back. We was mad, disappointed in the first half. Came back and cleaned them up, that's the bird bath. Moving on now, team feeling strong now. Two-time the anthem, we're about to learn the song. We got cheater, defense beater. Slow them down, ain't got a chance. 17 through the screen, hit them with that water dance. Anyway, defense straight, got our stop piling. We gon' dig a big hole for him and Josh Allen. We'll celebrate this week, but Sunday we are not smiling. Get your grills and make them hot. Flame them like that yellow light. D-O-L-P-H-I-N. 60 minutes in the game. We be playing to the end. And we C-O-O-K. Cooking buffalo. Chefing at the hard rock. And
hold on, let it play.
On the show. D-O-L-P-H-I-N. 60 minutes in the game. We be playing to the end. And we C-O-O-K. Cooking buffalo. Chefing at the hard rock, and we putting on a show.
Let's go. Let's go. All right. Look at you, bless.
All right, so
McDaniel got some cocajones. I love that. Cocajones.
So,
all right, real quick. So I'm at the game yesterday. And And Solo shows me a text from before the game. Okay. And it's from Emmanuel Agba because Emmanuel and him know each other. They're friends.
And he said Josh Allen is a bum.
He did not say that. Emmanuel Agba said that the players were listening to Cook and Buff. They were playing it to get hype for the game yesterday, bro. They were playing the song to get hype in the locker room. That was dude. That was awesome, bro. Let me tell you how awesome that text was. The best text.
I want to get at Pete real quick. I know he's out. I hope he's listening. I came to a realization yesterday, right? I got something similar to Pete where I can't remember the good plays, but I could clearly remember all the bad plays. And I'm taking blame on myself. I don't know why I do that because it was, we held Buffalo to 19 points. And, man, even though our defense didn't look so great, we held them to 19 points. A team that scores, on average, 30 points, we held them under 20. We haven't had a game yet this season where we scored under 20. All right, so I understand where Pete is coming from, but except for me, it's more of a Dolphins thing where Pete is just looking at Tua, man. And I don't know why if he didn't feel the same thing I felt when Teddy Bridgewater went out there, man, that's it. I almost cried. People cried when we won. I almost cried when I saw Teddy Bridgewater looking like a statue out there. So scared, bro. That's not it, man. And I really don't know if whoever these Skylar Neers are think he would have done better. But, man, I think we need Tua for the whole season, man, because, man, he looks good when he's out there, man. He looks calm. He looks ready to make a decision. You know what I'm saying? And even when the cards are stacked against him and we're down by 30-something points, he's going to go out there and play like it's 0-0. You know what I mean? And, man, just that song, again, I'm going to apologize. I was not hating, but, man, I thought y'all would look stupid, right, if we would have lost. But now I feel like I'm the stupid one, and I should have been dancing with y'all the whole time. So put a little thing, and let's cook some buffalo. Hey, cook some buffalo.
Hey, man, that was beautiful, man. Let me spin real quick, Steven. I got a couple things I want to touch on. I don't want to take too much time and then let the others spin. The first thing I want to say is to Pete, to Manny, to everybody. Tua had under 200 yards. He didn't have a spectacular game. But what I'll say is that I'll honestly take that performance over Josh Allen's performance, and here's why. Tua, while he didn't blow the roof off, he had a touchdown. He led multiple drives that ended in scores. Even though one was 6 yards, 3 touchdown scoring drives. Josh Allen led 2. Okay, so he had more touchdown drives led than Josh Allen did. Second thing, who made the big mistake? It wasn't Tua. Tua didn't make any big mistakes, really. He had some incompletions, but he made no big mistakes. Josh Allen, we did send pressure, but he held the ball to get strip sacked. That's one big mistake. Josh Allen short arms a surefire touchdown to Isaiah McKenzie in the corner when Nick Needham was out of position. That's a second big mistake. Now, Tua made big throws, Allen made big throws, but Allen made the big mistake, and he led less touchdown drives. That's the first thing I wanted to say. So while we can't really big up Tua that much, he does deserve some credit for helping us win, and Josh Allen's a bum who made more big mistakes. Second thing, Mike McDaniel. Very, very impressed with Mike McDaniel and the way he handled this game. Knowing that, we were not favored to win this game by anybody, really anybody, and going up against it, I really respect Sean McDermott and that coaching staff, Ken Dorsey. What they've been able to do on offense and defense these past few years has been amazing. So to see them do that.
All right, Triple S, Pete kicked you off, man. I'm sorry. Triple S said he was going to take Tua game before Josh Allen. Please, Steven. And I say crazy things. Imagine Tua throwing 400, controlling the clock, and running 90 plays. Triple S, no matter how you spin it, bye.
And he lost.
He lost, bro.
He lost, bro. He couldn't score touchdowns. They didn't score. They barely scored in the second half of the game. They got the safety, a fluke safety, and then what else did they score? A field goal, maybe.
I know.
Come on, bro. A gimme. Come on, bro.
Hey, Lewis.
What's going on, Steven?
Get on camera. Tell these people how yesterday was, because you were there. You were live in the building.
Let them
Listen,
know.
first of all, Steven, Cameron, the whole Tailgreeter, the whole tailgate experience, it was awesome. The hospitality was it was out of this world, man. Just meeting all you guys, that was probably the best part of the whole day for me. Like, I'm glad we won, but just, I've been messing with you. I would have said the other word, Steven, before, but I've been messing with you for a long time now. And it's like, just to see you face to face and stuff, and meet the people that we interact with every day, that for me, that was just a great experience. As far as the game, I think the Dolphins had the right game plan, man. Listen, when you go against Josh Allen, that's an elite quarterback. When you go against the Ravens with Lamar, he's an elite quarterback. I think the game plan was we were going to let Buffalo move the ball from the 20 to the 20, but then stifle the defense up in the red zone. And that's what we did, man. We made them choose bad decisions. Yeah, they scored twice. They controlled the game, but I think it was just a team win. When you have less first down, just less yards, less pretty much everything, and you still win the game, it just shows a complete game. And again, I got to give Tua his credit. I've been one of the ones, and again, I'm not going to say he's a franchise quarterback yet. I told you, all you guys this year, I was going to give him 17 games. He was going to have to prove it to me for the whole season, And, listen, without question, we're definitely Tua's getting better. And I think for me yesterday, just being in the stadium, I was watching him on the sidelines, the way he was interacting with players, those are the things that I have never seen Tua the last 2 years.
Did you see him come on the field in the second half, bro?
Absolutely. Oh, and that's one thing I did want to address to Pete. That's why I was asking him to let me up with Pete. Bro, me, Batman, and Andrevius were standing in the beer line. Basically, when Tua was walking into the thing, we were like, there's 2 minutes left. Teddy, we watched the drive, and we were like, nah, screw this. Let's go get some beer. Bro, the atmosphere in the stadium, it wasn't just me, Andrevius, and Batman that were in line. Bro, we were talking to multiple people. Everybody thought this was a loss if Tua didn't come back. And I think that the narrative about
I'm so
Tua.
glad you said that, Lewis, because that's how it was. Everybody was sad. Everybody was depressed. Everybody was like, we're going to lose with Teddy.
It was over.
Everybody said that.
It was over. It was just a feeling in the stadium. It went from where there was no doubt we were going to win the game to there was no doubt we were going to lose the game with Teddy. Yep. So, bro, Tua, again, in the 3 games, yesterday we might not like the yardage and just the 1 touchdown, but what we're liking from Tua is he's not losing us any games. He's the reason that we're winning a lot of these games, man. Whether we like it or not, whether you're a hater or not, you just got to give this kid credit, man. He's leading us. And again, I feel very comfortable with Tua now.
Can I make a quick comment?
Very comfortable.
Yeah, go ahead.
Quick comment. I believe a better quarterback than Teddy Bridgewater would have been the statue of Dan Marino that they got in front of that stadium. He would have done better than Teddy Bridgewater out there, man. That statue. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Teddy Bridgewater, we need him. Somebody needs to trade for him or something, or just let him go, man.
Here's what I say. Thursday's coming up. Tua, I guarantee. I'm almost positive Skylar's going to dress for Thursday because of the whole thing. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm very confident that Skylar dresses just in case the NFL tries to play stupid, or the NFLPA with this whole investigation thing with Tua. I'm very interested to see what happens with that. But yeah, I mean, look, that was the narrative in the stadium. The feeling in the stadium was, oh my God, Tua's down. It was all the conversations that people were having, man. It was all the conversations people were having. So I'm not sure what happens next or where we go from here. But what I'll say is I think that the Miami Dolphins are a much better team with Tua than without. By far, I think that Tua's making if Tua has another Baltimore game or two where he's throwing for 4 touchdowns or 5 touchdowns, and then he goes in the next game and throws for a touchdown or whatever, and we still win in these games the way they keep happening, Tua's the most important person on the Dolphins. And if the Dolphins are the best team, does that make him the most important person in the NFL? I'm just saying, just throw that out there as a narrative. Herbert's not winning football games. Burrow has my man is starting to play like a top 5 pick. Let me say that. He's starting to play like a top 5 pick.
I agree.
And you can't deny that. You can't argue that. I mean, you can, it sounds like with Pete, but you can't at the same time. You can't. He's doing such a good job. And so it'll be very interesting to see where they go from here. Robert, I'm getting this little feedback from you here, man. Go out and come back in, and I'll try to bring you back on. All right. Somebody wants to come back in here and address you two with your addressments to him. So I'll let him come back in for a minute. Pete.
Come on, bud. Welcome.
Yeah, I just want to sit here and say
I love you, Pete. I love you, Pete.
You brought me back up here, Louis. You know you did. And I love all of you guys. I love you. But look, this is what's crazy to me, right? How all of you guys can feel the opposite of me. When Teddy came in, I felt good. I felt like we were about to let Teddy cook and let's show the world how this offense could really move. That's how I truly felt. And that's what I honestly believe. What I believe that you guys felt that were at the stadium, it wasn't more so that Teddy was gonna let you guys down. That to me is not what happened. More so what I think you guys felt at the stadium was the sadness of the injury that Tua went down. That's what the sadness was going around.
Don't get it twisted.
Because the performance,
we knew that we didn't have a chance without him.
No, you can't say that. That's not true because the performance.
Hold up.
How many points and how many sustained drives did we have before he got injured? That's my question.
But that's not what it's all about.
Hold up.
Hold on. Of course, you win games by scoring points. So that's my question. How many points?
He scored
we
more
weren't winning.
Touchdowns.
We weren't winning at that point
goals,
when he went
not
down.
Field goals.
But hey, Louis, I appreciate you. I just
We
wanted to
weren't
let you know,
losing
Louis,
at that
my
point
brother,
either. It was
I wanted to let
tied.
you know how I felt inside. I don't want to turn this into a debate right now. Y'all have the show.
Touchdown, Pete.
All right. So hold up real quick. Hold up. I got a couple of things.
Felicia. Bye.
First off,
Pete is a good dude, man.
He is, man. He just doesn't really know a lot about football, or he's in his feelings, bro. Too much.
Well, listen, he just has a strong take. But I would say this, like when we were 14-14, we were 14-14 when Tua went out, and there was no doubt he had just picked up that first down. There's no doubt in my mind, and I think for everybody, I can speak for everybody in the stadium. If Tua continues that drive,
you can speak for the majority of people.
You can speak for me.
Listen, there was no doubt in my mind that Tua's leading either a field goal or a touchdown drive going into halftime. We were
no doubt.
At halftime we were going to be
100%.
winning that game. I again, it was just a feeling, and in my opinion, and bro, there's nothing that Tua has shown us. Right? This is again people like me that were criticizing Tua and just wanted to see it. Right? This is what we've been asking for, bro. Tua is doing the things that we wanted him to see. He's making the right reads. He's leading the team, the way he's interact. Because, again, that was one of my big things. I was telling Batman Andrevius the whole time we were sitting there. Watch Tua on the sideline, the way he walks, the way he interacts. It's never towel over my head, sitting down in a corner by myself. It's, bro,
what's up?
Again,
what's up, Louis?
I just had that feeling from Tua yesterday and from the season that he's just more engaged, man. He's showing us. To Stephen's point, he's playing like a fifth overall pick,
and he's
there's no doubt
too. He's got this swagger about himself, and players are they're leaning into him, bro. They are leaning into him.
You
got to be the backbone of this team. Trust him.
Here's a spot I want to piggyback on. It's a couple of points. Whether it's 13 passes or 13 seconds, the Bills can't last, and their wives and girlfriends are sorry. On top of that, now for Tua,
talk to him.
Man, look at the way the receivers reacted when Teddy started throwing them passes and started underthrowing passes and couldn't get the ball where it needed to be. The offense and the team went flat when Teddy came in. Regardless of how any of us personally feel, and I'm not a Teddy fan, I don't believe in him, that to me says one thing. That Tua's plays lifting up his teammates, regardless. And if you see something different than that, I can't help you.
You remember
but that's
what
I
said?
see, and that's what I'm seeing on the field.
To back your point up, you remember what Waddle and Tyreek were saying on the Ravens game, that he's in the huddle making sure that everybody knows what to do. I guarantee you, Josh Allen wasn't telling them, "Hey guys, when you get the ball, go straight out of bounds. Hey, guys, when you get the ball, if you get tackled inbounds, make sure you run back with the ball, put the ball. You know what I'm saying? Because had they been prepared, they could have had a field goal attempt.
And
You know what I
now
mean?
for the difference in offensive
He's a
production
leader.
between the two offenses,
He was a leader.
the Bills came in with a plan of we don't want our defense on the field, so we're going to go
you're
short
breaking
underneath.
up bad, man. There's something going on with your thing, Robert. Just so you know.
I can't help that a whole lot. Is that any better?
Hey, robot. Just letting you
Is
know.
that any better?
A little bit better, but if it keeps going, I'm gonna.
That understandable.
Sorry, bro. Keep going.
No, I get it. So if the Bills come with the game plan of we don't want to expose our defense,
it's bad, bro. It's bad. I'm sorry, Robert. I want you to stay on.
Hey, Steven, let me finish cooking from what I was saying earlier.
Go ahead, Triple S.
Pete has his right to boot me off, so I can't even chirp that. But I still want to. Firstly, before I get into my other points, I want to stand by what I said about taking Tua's performance over Josh Allen. And I just got reminded of another reason why. Josh Allen also cost his team 15 yards when he knocked off Christian Wilkins' helmet after Christian. I gave him a happy ending.
Dude, Christian Wilkins straight was that man is like, so you've heard the stories about Michael Jordan and Dennis Rodman and Allen Iverson and Kobe Bryant talking trash. Like their trash talking is legendary in the NBA. I'm pretty sure Christian Wilkins is working his way up there as one of the best trash talkers in the NFL. And he gets into his opponent's heads. He's so good at it. And
he looked like he was laughing.
I just want to raise my hand and say that I'm here for it all day.
Of course.
It's part of
it. 15 yards.
Me too, Steven. Me too.
It looked like Wilkins was laughing at the bottom of that pile. He was laughing
what he was doing, and I don't have a problem. And here's the funny part: if it was anybody else on any other team, I would hate it, right? But it's for me, and it's on my team, and I'm all for it. I'm not going to sit here and lie to y'all. So.
I just want to say, what's up? Good morning to everybody, Manny.
What's up, Estefan?
You're cheating, bro. You got to go all the way up. I'm joking.
What's good? What's good,
man? I think we see the evolution of Tua as a man. I think him getting married in the off season was one of the best things that he could have done. So. You know what I mean? Yeah, he's becoming a man in front of our eyes. I viewed him as a child or a kid for most of his career in the NFL. Like, I don't know why he just still looked like the college kid, but he looks like a damn professional now. He looks like a man.
You don't see Alabama Tua anymore. Now you're starting to see Miami Dolphin top 5.
No. I see
100%.
I see a manly Alabama Tua. Manly, now when they're in college, they're kids, bro. So
big dog.
I think he grew up. He's going up before our eyes. This is his team. So you know what I mean. Salute to Tua.
This is most definitely his team. Like you can tell on the sidelines that it is.
This victory was because of our defense. They were out there most of the game. The criticism that some of the criticism that Tua was receiving, I don't think it's like justified because you gotta credit that to Ken Dorsey and Josh Allen that going out there and executing and staying on the field that long. That has nothing to do with Tua. Tua made plays when he was given his turn. So that's the way I see this game. I thought Tua did, his part, and that's all you can ask for. So it was a team victory. So we earned it.
Let me hit one more point, Steven. And what you just said is all about.
Vonjo, you sound bad. Vonjo, go out and come back in. Go ahead, Triple S.
Let me hit one more point. Actually, it's two more. My bad. So the first thing I want to say is, it's actually three. I'm gonna get through them real quick, but real quick. So the first thing, you guys were kind of sleeping on Jalen Phillips earlier, and I just want to say I don't agree at all. He had a big batted pass that almost picked off. He had a big TFL early in the game. He's not putting up the sacks, which is, I think, why a lot of people are disappointed. But he's still impacting.
I am disappointed. I'll let you finish. I am disappointed because I was led to believe that he would be a sack monster this year, and he hasn't done that yet. But to be fair to your point, he has made some plays. He's just not what I thought he was at this particular moment. But we still have a full season to go, and with Byron Jones comes back, maybe it's a differently played defense. So
And
to be fair, I just wanted to say that. Go ahead.
And the stats are a flashy stat that everyone loves to see for their pass
Correct.
rushers. But let me ask you this: what's the difference in impact between a 4-yard loss on a sack and a 4-yard TFL? It's the same impact.
It's the
Unless
stats.
you
It's how
got
it's
to
marked.
hit on
That's
the
all.
QB, which impacts him, of course, which is big. And the more that you can hit Josh Allen, the better. But he had a big TFL, which, in my eyes, I look at that the same way I would have looked at him getting a sack. So that's the first point. Second point, Thomas Morstead. He did have 2 little mishaps. I mean, it's hard to put the mishap on him for the safety because we're backed up. I put that more on Trent Sherfield. And then he did have 1 shank. But overall, I would like to just
How do I
say
sound?
I'm happy that we have Thomas Morstead. I think he's a weapon. After that, his safety punt was huge. He backed up that returner so far, and that helped us in the long run because it put them further back and further away from getting that game-winning field goal. And then the last point I want to make, and then I'll pass it off to Vonjo, whoever else wants to spin, is that and maybe someone already said this because I think it's a good point, but if no one has, I'm glad to be able to be the one to make it. A lot of people are saying, yeah, well, you beat the injured Bills. They were all injured. They had all their starting DBs out. Yeah, but what about their offense? Who's injured on their offense? They had guys go down during the game.
Everyone.
That's because during the game they had guys go down, but that's because they can't handle the heat. But their offense, who had everyone available, to my knowledge, maybe they had 1 or 2 linemen out, they were held to 17 points. They were held to 17 points. So I don't want to hear anything about, well, you beat their injured team, because their offense,
dude, their linebackers are so good. They're
Milano,
so good. I'm going to say it right
TD.
now.
I love TD,
I'm going to
but
say
he
it
was
right now.
tripping Matt
Buffalo has
Milano.
Buffalo has the best linebackers in the NFL. Just calling it.
Yeah, I don't know
like
if I
they
go
do.
that far, but
I
really
will.
good.
Like they're that good.
Who's better? Who's better?
Who's better?
I would
Who
say
has a
Tampa
better
Bay.
linebacking
I
core
would
in the
say
NFL
Tampa
than
Bay.
Buffalo?
The
Nobody.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers with Shaquille.
No way. No way.
Hold on. Coming off the edge, you have Shaquille Barrett, who is one of the top sack men in the league. He's an outside linebacker. Then you have Devin White, who's one of the fastest linebackers in the league, goes sideline to sideline like nobody else. I take him over Matt Milano, even though Milano's a stud. And then you also add Levante David. So yeah, I would take. And I'm not sleeping on the Bills. I'm not sleeping on the Bills, but I'll take the Bucks linebacker.
Buffalo's linebacker core is the best in the NFL.
Yeah,
Buffalo has the best.
I can see the argument. But I disagree. I'll take the Bucks.
I mean, I hear you.
So they have. So okay, let's settle this. Buffalo has top 2 linebackers in the NFL. Okay, but I think they're the best, and I don't think it's close.
At a bare minimum.
No, bro, they are top.
I'm just saying you can make the argument for
linebacker core
enough
better
teams.
than theirs.
I'm just saying you can make the argument for enough teams.
Hold up, Triple S. Bonjo, were we not sitting there yesterday?
Yes,
like
the whole entire game.
We're sitting there the entire game. Like, how did he get there? How did he not make the cut? Why is if the secondary's out? Why are they? Because the linebackers were everywhere yesterday.
Them boys were flying. That linebacking core is flying
and
around.
By the way, this is not a knock.
Alleys.
This is not a knock on Miami. This is
That's
how good their linebackers are. Their linebackers are that good. And you know what? We're not going to face them again until we play them again. So I'm not worried that we only scored. That's another reason to Pete's argument that our offense should have done more. That is an accurate statement. The Dolphins offense should have, we would have wanted to see them do more. Okay. That's the accurate statement that should have been said. But the reality is we were playing against one of the best defenses in the NFL, even with a banged up secondary. If they had that secondary in there, I don't even think it would have made that big of a difference because the linebackers were literally doing everything yesterday.
And you also have to, like, when you talk about how they're injured.
Steven, I just came on so you could push the button.
One of their guys is out for the season. So you can't really count that as out. Well, you didn't have to play Micah Hyde because he's out for the season.
So low.
Yeah, that button. Yeah.
All right,
now
everybody get on camera.
Now
I'll play one time for the boys.
Yeah.
We over in Germany with Franzi, Mr. National Champion.
60 minutes in the game, we be playing to the end, and we COOK cooking buffalo, chefing at the Hard Rock, and we putting on a show. GOLPHIN, 60 minutes in the game, we be playing to the end, and we COOK cooking buffalo, chefing at the Hard Rock, and we putting on a show. Let's go.
We outside. We outside.
Well, we going crazy.
Cooking buffalo.
Y'all know the words?
Buffalo.
Fresh up off the wind, we was down but made it back.
Made it back.
Purple smoke up in the air.
Yeah,
That's that Ravens
that's
pack.
that Raven
We
pack.
was mad, disappointed in the first half.
First
Came
half.
back and cleaned them up. That's the bird
That's a
bath.
bird bath.
Moving on now.
Hey.
Team feeling strong now.
Strong
To a
now.
time to anthem, we're about to learn the song now. We got
Strong
cheater,
now.
defense beater. Slow them down, ain't got a chance. 17 through the scene, hit them with that
Hit 'em
water
with that
dance.
waddle dance.
Anyway, defense
Hey.
straight, got our stop piling. We gon' dig a big hole for him and Josh Allen.
Josh
We
Allen.
celebrate this week, but Sunday we are not smiling. Get your grills and make them hot. Flame them like that
KP,
yellow
let's see
light.
it.
DOLPHIN. 60 minutes in the game. We be playing
Yeah,
to
we
the
in
end.
it.
And we COOK, cooking buffalo.
Buffalo.
Shipping at the hard
The
rock.
Hard
And we
Rock.
putting on a show.
Let's go.
DOLPHIN. 60 minutes in the game. We be playing to
So.
the end. And we COOK, cooking buffalo. Shipping at the hard rock. And we putting on a show.
Let's go. Let's go.
So Steven.
Cooking buffalo, bro.
Prime rib buffalo, baby.
So Steven, it was shared with us. It was shared with us. So hold on. It was shared with us.
Little cocajones.
So it was shared with us during the game that.
Oh, I already said it. But you're right.
Oh, you already told that they were jamming to this during.
They were jamming this in the locker
before the
room.
game. Before in the locker room, they were
It's such a
jamming
good
to this.
song. It's such a
So
good song.
Solo
And
D
man-
gets some
and man-
credit
and by
for
the
the
way,
win.
so real talk, Manny. Solo shouted you out when we were sitting there. He's like, that dude on Friday who was saying we shouldn't have played it. Shout out to him because now this song lives in it. Like this song goes down. You can play it whenever because
does.
we won the game, bro. We can.
Thank
we can play it.
God.
We can play it forever.
Yes, we can,
Play it
baby.
forever.
Thank God, bro. And I did come in and say, I gave my apologies. I don't know if it was needed or not.
Solo wasn't disrespected. Don't feel bad. He was like, but that song gets to play forever now.
Yes, it does,
Listen,
baby.
I say shout out to Solo D talking that talk.
It was so good.
That's how you talk that talk. No.
I love it, man. All right, guys. I can't stay on too much longer. I got about 10 minutes. I want to remind you guys, if you donate to the channel right now, $5 or more, I will enter you into a raffle to win a swag pack. I got a whole bunch of stuff from a lot of the sponsors yesterday, and I want to give it to you guys. I might throw in a mini helmet in there maybe as one of the prizes. But it's awesome. So make sure you guys please donate to the channel. If you donate $50 or more right now, I will triple your entries into the raffle. Okay, let's go. All right, let's do final thoughts of the day, and then we'll get in here. So
I'll do my final thoughts because I got to pick up my kids anyway. I just wanted to come in so you could push the button. But Sunday was great. I mean, the energy at the Hard Rock. Wait, hold on. Stop. Wait. Let me get my.
You said push the button. I pushed it.
No. You already pushed it. So,
Okay.
but real quick, I just wanted to sit there and say, hey, man, the energy at the Hard Rock pre-game, post-game, at the game was amazing. Right, and it's a wonderful thing when your team is winning and you're seeing the hard work that was done during the off season actually come to fruition on the field.
Yep.
Right, and it's not even just by fruition that the hard work that the team put in, but us as a fan base put in a lot of hard work as well. I mean, us sitting in that hot sun, tailgating, we expend energy coming on these panels, our content creators, they expend energy giving us content about our Dolphins. And when everything comes together and you're seeing winning football, you're seeing whether it's by 2 points or 50 points, a win is a win. So when you start seeing this come together and you start seeing the fan base come together and everybody just having a good time, that's that Florida energy. That's that Miami energy that everybody wants, right? So
just so
it's
you
a
guys
lovely
know,
thing.
to add to that, I have either done a live show, or traveled in 21 straight days for Miami Sports Music Podcast.
Talk to him, Steven. Talk to
I've
him.
done 21 straight days. Cause I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I've been looking forward to week 4 so I can watch the game on my couch. No lies told there. I'm so excited to watch the game at my house on Thursday.
So you're not gonna be at Cincy game, all right? So that's all right.
I'm not going to Cincy. Somebody
It's okay
could
to
give
take a
me
day.
airfare, travel, all that. I'm not going. I need to relax. I'm exhausted.
It's okay. But listen, again, it was amazing. It was absolutely, I mean, it was fantastic. So I enjoyed my time there, meeting the fan base, talking to different actually, for the past 3 weeks, I've talked to different fan bases, and that's been fun. But hey, man, at the end of the day, fins up, number one in the AFC, not just number one in the AFC East, but we're number one in the AFC.
We
We holding it
outside,
down.
BJ.
We
We
control our
outside.
own. So we literally could say we're the only team in the AFC that controls our own destiny. Nobody else could say that. We control our own destiny because guess what? We're on top. So
If
at the
the
end of the day,
Giants lose today, there's only 2 undefeated teams.
Yep.
hey,
Philadelphia
Which
and
people say,
Jalen Hurts and Tua, baby.
yep. Usually,
at the end of
I
the day,
forget this stat, but whatever team goes the longest without a loss is usually going to be a team in the Super Bowl.
hey,
I don't
it
know
is
if that
what it
stat
is.
still
At the
holds
end of the
true. I
day,
heard that stat like
I like to
5 years
believe
ago.
that's true.
we've been saying it since the beginning of the season before the season started. 50th anniversary. Let's make it a great one. Fins up.
Hey, strategically, at worst, we got a split with Buffalo. Strategically, that's super important when it comes
Yep.
time to tally up those wins that are going to get us in the playoffs. So
If we go 5-1 the division, we win the division, like point blank. Or if we go 6-0, especially, obviously.
talking about first round bye. The only team with a
Hey,
first
who
round
won
bye.
the game
We
last
can
night?
start working on
Who
what?
won last night?
The Broncos.
The Broncos won.
Yeah, that was a
So that
terrible
means,
game.
by the way, that helps the Dolphins too, because the more San Francisco keeps losing,
But
the
our draft
higher
pick.
our draft pick's gonna be.
I wanna temper my expectations
Don't
because
let us
I've
go.
seen
Hey,
this
hold
before.
up. Let me say this. Don't let us go to the Super Bowl and win it, and we get the number 1 overall pick. Don't let that happen, people.
Hey,
Don't let it
Steven.
happen.
Hey, but we gotta
Don't
temper
let
our
that
expectations, bro. We've been here before 3-0. We
We
ended the
ain't
season
never
5.
been here before. I don't care what nobody says.
Yeah, we have, bro. We started off
I
3-0.
get
like
it,
this,
ended,
but
though.
we didn't beat
Not
the
bro.
like
teams that we
this.
beat. We didn't have a
Not
team
beating
like
I
this.
consensus
know,
number
but
one overall
listen.
team.
We did it with Adam Gase, bro. We did it with Adam Gase. We've finished 500, below 500, and I believe like 2 games above 500, bro. After starting off 3-0, we still gotta. You still, just like Tua said, you gotta keep winning, bro.
Yeah.
Keep winning. I'm okay with you saying that. No problem. But we are, and it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
Steven, you still look
All
drunk,
right.
bro.
I'm not.
He
I'm
might
just
be.
tired, bro. I'm I'm exhausted. Like,
You need me to come over there and slap you so you can
Bro.
wake up?
nah, man.
Bro,
I
that
need.
heat yesterday wasn't no joke though.
I'm
That heat
telling you,
wasn't no joke
I've
yesterday.
done it.
That's
I did
probably
it week
what it
1.
is.
Rehydrate, Steven. Rehydrate with some water, man.
You need some of them electrolytes too, some of that Gatorade.
My 4th bottle of
Coconut
water.
water's good too, man. Coconut water.
I'm tired. And my flight leaves in like 6 hours, but I got to check out of the hotel here soon.
How many
Hey,
Buffalo
ain't nobody
Bills
messing
you
with
had
Manny,
yesterday?
man. Manny, you got a beast in that backyard, dude.
Yeah.
What are you feeding them? Raw meat? Is that a
Right.
rib
Whatever
cage?
she eats. Look,
A
sticks.
Buffalo
She
Bill
sticks
rib
for
cage?
Buffalo
Okay.
Bills rib cage. I love it. I love it, bro. That's a dog.
Yeah.
So, dog. Look at him. All right, who's next?
That's Micah Hyde's neck bone. What?
Who's that?
I'll go next. I just want to shout
All
out
right,
the fans, man, because I'm gonna piggyback on like Von Joe. Bro,
Come on.
yesterday the atmosphere was like a playoff atmosphere. It was nothing.
It
I've
was.
been to multiple Dolphin games. I used to live in South Florida, go to the old Orange Bowl, Joe Robbie, Sunlight, Pro Player, whatever other fucking name we had. And it was just the atmosphere in that building yesterday. It was like a playoff atmosphere. There was a lot of more Bills fans than I thought there was. So shout out to them as well for taking that L. But bro, it's like I think what the main point I'm trying to make is, like Von Joe said, bro, the fan base is coming together. We spent all off season arguing offensive line, coaches, running backs, this and that. But it's Tua Tagovailoa and this team is they're coming together and we're coming together, man. So I think we should just all enjoy being 3-0 and keep rocking with this fans team, man, because it could be something special, man. You know, could be something special. So love you, Steven. Again, the hospitality, everything yesterday was on
Tell
point.
the people, like Easter, like they need to come to the tailgate, man. Tell them.
Yo, Cameron does his thing. Stephen D does his thing. And again, the thing I appreciate is Steven was also walking around there. He was letting different people hop on and stuff. This is strictly a channel for the people. Like Steven is a real one. He
I was
always
telling
mentions
people,
it.
I had somebody ask me to like, Steven, why aren't you up there? I was like, this is a channel for the fans, by the fans. This is not just about me. This is about the fans having a voice. And so Pete is a fan. He gets a voice. You're a fan. Everybody gets a voice. It doesn't matter what your take is. Now the fans get to decide if they want to listen to that or not, which is why I have 10-minute timeouts and day bans and stuff. But again, this is a channel that's run by the fans. And so that's what I wanted, man. I always wanted a platform like this where people could talk and not feel that they were, censored or whatever. I wanted that. And so I'm exhausted.
But you're doing your thing, Steven. I appreciate you. You're doing your thing, and everybody, hey, fins up, man. Let's go get Cincinnati Thursday.
Let's go.
I'll holla at y'all boys.
All right. Peace.
Later, Lou.
Yeah, I'll go next real quick.
All right, KP, go ahead.
Listen, man, our head coach gives the wackest post-game victory speeches I've ever heard, dude.
What?
But hey, that ish works. It works, though. As long as we keep winning, I don't give a damn. But let me just tell y'all, man.
Post-game, honestly, I haven't heard it yet.
They're cheesy.
It's whack. It's whack, man. But,
bring your nacho chips, bro. All that cheese coming off the screen.
Yeah, as long as it works, though, man. Keep them coming, McDaniel. And another thing, I don't know if it's too early to call it, but it looks like he has instilled some confidence and some stickability to this team. So, in terms of the toughness we've shown in the last two victories, especially. Man, I don't see how we can't be excited, man, for what the rest of the season.
I'm excited.
Is gonna hold, man. This team looks like it's a fighter. It's a fighter. We're gonna face some tests ahead, but I think this team is ready to go there. So I'm excited to see what's going to happen. I want to see if they're gonna win this Thursday, man, because that's gonna be a tough turnaround. After yesterday must have been an exhausting effort. So we'll see what they got in store, man. But
it's a big game for Tua because he's going up against the guy that he got drafted with that went number 1 overall.
True.
To outperform Burrow in his home stadium, that'd be a feather in Tua's cap.
No doubt, no doubt. Let's see what's happening. I'm peaked right now, man. I can't wait till Thursday. So we'll see what happens.
All right, KP, I love you, brother. I appreciate it, man. All right, Mr. National Champion, Franzi. By the way, Franzi won his national championship game in Germany for football on Sunday, just for everybody to know. He is a champion in the building. What's up, man? Congratulations on the win.
Andrew Van Ginkel.
No, I'm not Andrew Van Ginkel. I'm an O-line man, so...
dude, that's so awesome that you guys won.
The 9v9 National Flag Championship, and we've beaten our opponents 27-0.
Oh, you shut them out, boys. Let's go.
Yeah.
Like it, man. Congrats.
One guy of our team, the only fellow Dolphin in our team, he was MVP, made 4 picks, 2 of them in the end zone. So
wow, dude, that's awesome.
So I didn't get much of the Dolphins game. It was screened in the pub we celebrated after our victory, but I didn't get much. I watched the 40-minute recap this morning, but heck of a day yesterday. And the Dolphins pumped me up. It's really so. We had one game, our defense won, one game our offense won, and one game our team won. So,
hey, look, I'm excited about it. I'm excited. I'm excited. Is that all you got, Franzi? Is that it?
No, I got one thing left. So I know much about championships, and I think in the next few years the Dolphins will get one.
Hey, man. Hey.
I'm out.
All right, Franzi, be good, buddy. Love it.
Hey,
man.
congrats, Hugo. Congrats on your win.
Dolphin
you
fans
say we
all over
like
the
to puff
world
you up?
doing things. I like it, man. I like it. All right, Manny.
Hey, let me go next, Steven. I got to
No, wait,
run.
Triple S. Go ahead, Triple S.
All right, I just want to say extremely happy with the win. Don't count two out just yet. Wasn't a stellar performance, but they're not all going to be Baltimore games. And for anyone going to this Thursday night game, I'll see y'all there. Hit me up on the IG, the Triple S podcast. We'll try to link up or something like that in hostile territory. Fins up. Let's go to 4-0.
All right, man. I appreciate it, brother. Be good, man.
He's a Dolphin fan? Why has he got a Bengals?
Could be both.
I'm not sure why. Triple S, why do you have a Dolphins fan up there real quick? Oh, that's not a Bengal. Oh, yeah, it is.
That's a Bengal.
No, okay, I used to play for a team called the Orleans Dukes. And the youth team is called the Bengals. And for a while before they had their own
That's a
jersey, I
photo
used to
of
wear
you.
those. That's me,
Okay.
yeah. Yeah, no, but
Man.
I used to play for the Cumberland Panthers. It's another team in Ottawa. A whole long story, but that was just 1 year, and it did pay me to wear orange and black. But
so you're more than a casual fan.
You played.
I'm a player. Well, I was a player. I'm a coach now, and
Hey,
diehard
what's up,
Dolphins
man?
fan.
What's up?
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Be good, bro.
Be easy, guys.
Yep. Bye.
Take it easy, bro.
Okay. What else we got? Let's go to Estfin.
Yeah, man, we're 3-0. Let's keep it rolling. Go. We got a big game this week. Coming off a short week. Man, it's gonna be a big for me. It means a lot to me because I wanted Burrow coming out of the draft. But I always said that I didn't mind just taking Tua because I wanted a quarterback once we got to that 5 spot. So I've also said that I don't regret us taking Tua because you got to at least take a chance on somebody. So I want to see Tua close the gap between him, Burrow, and Herbert, and I think he's doing it. So, man, I can't wait till this game. It's going to be on a big stage, and Tua's our quarterback now. So all the shit that happened when he was in college between him and Burrow, I don't care about. Tua's our quarterback. So we'll see y'all later. Fins up.
All right, man. Love you, brother. Be good, man. And then there was 2. Manny. What's up, Manny?
Shoot, I just want to say, I'm excited. We are 3-0, man. I don't want to be a bummer, but there's something still inside of me, man. It still feels too good to be true. So I'll be feeling like I can't breathe until we win the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? But I predict us now undefeated Super Bowl win, bro. It's the only outcome that makes sense right now.
Hey, we win on Thursday. I mean, I personally said
this is the hardest game we got coming up.
I don't think it is, man. I don't.
Because of the short turnaround. They got 3 days of rest. They played a harder game.
They played a hard game. They did. I'm not saying that they didn't, but I'm not worried. I ain't scared.
No, I hear you. Like I said, I'm not worried, but I'm saying this is going to be our hardest game.
I was worried about Buffalo. I can admit, I was worried about Buffalo.
Once we win this game, no other game after this is a worry. Because after this game, we get a mini bye.
Buffalo and Buffalo worries me. Buffalo worries me. The West Coast. I respect the West Coast trip and that's hard. But I ain't scared of nobody at the moment.
Yep, me neither. Yep. Like I said, 17-0, we're gonna win the Super Bowl.
I love it. Yep. All right, Manny. I appreciate it, brother. Love you, man. Be good.
I love you too, bro. Be easy.
Miami Sports Music's #1 Miami fan morning show, Clock Blockers, right here on the Miami Sports Music Podcast Network. I'm in the hotel room. I'm doing it live. I got to get ready to get on out of here. I hope y'all enjoyed the show today. I'm going to have to do the raffle probably tomorrow. I don't think I'm going to be able to get to it today. Just too much stuff to do, and I got to get everybody in there. I love you guys. I will say if you still donate $5, I'll get you an entry. If you donate $50, I'll triple your entries. I'm exhausted. I'm so tired. I'm so happy we're 3-0. I hope y'all enjoyed it. We had over 200 likes today. If you haven't hit the like button, please hit the like button. This show is growing. It's getting bigger, and it's because of y'all, the fans. I really believe that. I can't do it without you. The people that showed up yesterday were absolutely amazing. Lewis, Andrevius, Von Joe, Von 954, Batman, color commentary, Ali, Miss Fins, Chef Jew, A-Rod. It's just so cool to see my listeners of this show up, and I get to meet y'all in person and hang out and interact. It's the best part of this. It is the best part of this. So my flight is been delayed a little bit. I just saw, but I still need to get out of this hotel room. So I'm supposed to be leaving now at like 8:30 tonight. Should get back around 11, which probably means I'm not going to get home till a little after midnight. And then I'll be up tomorrow for Hot Take Tuesday with Nikki Smokes and Nando Talk, which I'm excited about. That'll be fun. Especially with everything Nikki went through on social media. Should be very fun. What else? I am exhausted. In the chat right now, tell me if you like the show. How much you like the show. What the show means to you. I do. I look so bad. Everybody's Steven, you look exhausted. Steven, you look exhausted. Steven, you look tired. I am just a little bit. I know I said I might do that Sharif show on Monday. I don't know if I'm doing a show on Monday. I'm just letting you all know. I might take that day off. I push everything back by a day. Yeah. Christian Wilkins for the raffle. Flip side, you still didn't get that? Why haven't you told me, man? I'll make sure you get it, man. I'll make sure you get it. What happened with Smoke Steven in this show means a lot to the Dolphins fan base right after the game. First thing, I want to watch Victory Monday show. Colin said, I appreciate that. Iceman says, Stephen D, the show is 100 and you out a smile to a lot of faces, but you also talk the game we all love. That's why we're here, man. Are you having a show Thursday? Yes, I'm having a show every day, except maybe this coming up Monday. Pete made you tired with that bullish gate. I like it, Wayne D. No worries. You've been busy. Hey, flip side, that didn't. Hey, my bad, man. I'll make sure it gets back out to you. I could have swore you got it though, man. It says delivered. All right, we got to figure that out. I'll figure it out this week. Yeah. Meant to say you put a lot of smiles on Autotype, man. I know. I knew what you meant. Hey guys, we're $30 away from goal today. Somebody get 30. I'm gonna play the song once somebody donates $30. I'm gonna play the song one time for y'all to end the show. Let's go. MCJB, I love you, man. I love you too, bro. Steven, we love you, but just kidding. I appreciate everything you do for you as a true Dolphins fan. Thank you. I am a words of affirmation person. That is my love language. So when I hear that, I take that to heart. It means a lot. Words are not just words to me. Words mean a lot to me. So I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Anyways, play the song. Hey, I want to. Let's hit that goal for the day. Let's hit that goal for the day. $30 gets us to the goal for the day. I can't even talk. That's how exhausted I am. Have a safe flight, Stephen. And that jacket you had yesterday was clean, but I'm glad I finally got to see you and show respect, man. Much big ups. Appreciate it, Iceman. I appreciate you, Iceman. All right. You know what? I'm just going to play it. Hopefully somebody. Let's get the look. If 3 people donate $10, that's it gets us to 30. All right. So I'm just going to play the last song, and during the last song, if you guys want to donate to get us over the hump for the day, that'd be great. Greatly appreciated. All right. I'm gonna play it. I love you guys. We'll see you all tomorrow. I'll be back in Baltimore. I'll be back at home tomorrow.
Hey, Hard Rock Stadium, everybody go get your grills, man. Time to cook. DOLPHIN, 60 minutes in the game. We be playing to the end, and we COOK, cooking buffalo, chefing at the Hard Rock, and we putting on a show. DOLPHIN, 60 minutes in the game. We be playing to the end, and we COOK, cooking buffalo, chefing at the Hard Rock, and we putting on a show. Let's go. Cooking buffalo. Let's go. Cooking buffalo. Let's go. Cooking buffalo. Let's go. Cooking buffalo. Fresh up off the wind, we was down but made it back. Purple smoke up in the air, that's that Raven pack. We was mad, disappointed in the first half. Came back and cleaned them up, that's a bird bath. Moving on now, team feeling strong now. 2 a time the anthem, we're about to learn the song now. We got cheater, defense beater. Slow them down, ain't got a chance. 17 through the scene, hit them with that water dance. Anyway, defense straight, got our stockpiling. We gon' dig a big hole for him and Josh Allen. We'll celebrate this week, but Sunday we are not smiling. Get your grills and make them hot. Flame them like that yellow light. DOLPHIN, 60 minutes in the game. We be playing to the end, and we COOK, cooking buffalo, chefing at the Hard Rock, and we putting on a show. DOLPHIN, 60 minutes in the game. We be playing to the end, and we COOK, cooking buffalo, chefing at the Hard Rock, and we putting on a show. Let's go. Cooking buffalo. Let's go. Cooking buffalo. Let's go. Cooking buffalo. Let's go. Cooking buffalo.
Hey, man, McDaniels, he's gonna need a wheelbarrow, man, for his nuts to carry around, man. He got a lot of cocoa on it, you know what I'm saying?
I know the whole city rising. A little early, it's a bit surprising. Business moves, now we enterprising. Switch it up, now we improvising. Go to get in the winter collar. Whole squad been trained to go. Fins for life, we throw the foe. Singing this just to welcome bro. 2 a time. Time to grind, time to shine. 2 a time. 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 Time to grind, time to shine. 2 a time. 2 a time. 2 a time. 2 a time. My intuition told me this. To trust the coach, he holds the gift. He knowing when to go with fit. So we knowing when to switch. This year we got the golden pick. Time to see what that pick about. Bad vibes get sent out. Only fans up in this house. We been waiting, yeah, we been patient. Now it's time to cash out, no discount. Super Bowl, yeah, we en route. I don't know when, but it's close. I don't want to overhype, but I just know I like it. So excited, league gon' notice now. You should notarize it. They say 2 or from that rock. Shout out to Samoa and Islands. Time to lay the smack down. You think he Dwayne Johnson. Time to be the people's champ. Hit him with the people's elbows. Stick together like it's Velcro. You think you could stop us? Hell no, all day I dream about sports. I think I need some Chateau custom with some Dolphins colors. Just to let them know we here. Yeah. I know the whole city riding. A little early, it's a bit surprising. Business moves, now we enterprising. Switch it up.
Donate to the channel, guys. Donate. $30 away from gold. Donate.
Singing this just to welcome bro. 2 a time. Time to grind, time to shine. 2 a time. 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 Time to grind, time to shine. 2 a time. 2 a time. 2 a time. 2 a time.
2 a time. 2 a time. Really hope he the man. Hope we found us a gem. Like the Heat found Bam. Wanna take time to thank Fitz, cause he put on a show. But the young man up, in the whole city know. Time to catch all the blessings. Cash out on the investment. Ball out, don't choke. Fins want all the smoke. Chris Gregg gave hope. Coach flow like spoke. Dan Marino still a GOAT, but to a man on go. Watch to a man throw. Watch to a man scope. Watch to a man dish shoot that we never ever seen before. Fins up, let it win. Born ready for a ring. Maybe 3, 4, 5, 6. It's damn week, use 10.
I know the whole city riding. A little early, it's a bit surprising. Business moves, now we enterprising. Switch it up, now we improvising. Go to get in the winter column. Whole squad been trained to go. Vince for life, we throw the foe. Singing this just to welcome bro. To a time, to a time. Time to grind, time to shine. To a time, to a time. To a time, to a time. To a time, to a time. Time to grind, time to shine. To a time, to a time. To a time, to a time.
So low, so low, so low. So low, so low, so low.